Do something. Why is it not doing anything?
Wow.
It's not showing it.
Oh, that's not good.
Hey, YouTube. Work. Oh, shit.
It says it's live up in the corner.
Yeah. Then again, last time, it did go live, and this part was in the video, and I just look like a dumbass because I'm like, oh, it's not broadcasting. Oh, it's going now. Okay. I'm not starting off good.
Just ignore
Okay.
that.
I'm gonna tell everyone to join. Where's this link? Okay. Stupid thing. Where? Fucking.
Flavored potato chips. These are probably disgusting.
What? Stormcloak. A mother. We will get started, everyone, as soon as I post this to as many media outlets as I can. I think that just about covers it. Maybe. Okay. View all comments. No, wait, that doesn't work. Okay, well, I guess I'll just make small talk until comments start rolling in.
Right on.
Wait, this is called Drinking with Chris. Fuck.
I happen to have something in the other room.
Mmm.
You're drinking water, that's it.
Water. Good stuff. Much more healthy than that normal thing I drink. What's that called? Alcohol?
I don't know. The blood of small children.
Fuck. Where is everybody? Oh. How did I get them to come last time?
Tell them you're doing windmills with your dick. Then they'll come.
Oh yeah, I should post it to my porn network. My Pornhub subscribers.
Which is far more successful than your YouTube subscribers.
Yeah. Unfortunately. People are more interested in my Johnson than my face.
In your defense, you have a very nice Johnson.
Well, I guess that guy is gonna join. His camera's probably worse than yours.
Oh.
Maybe. I don't know if that's possible.
I don't know.
I mean, I have this other. It's like a Creative Zen or something from 1992, and I think it would probably look better than yours.
Quite possibly. Is the one you're using right now built in or no?
No, this one's Logitech HD. HD. It doesn't. It's not really HD.
HD.
HD plus the grain.
Sort of like. Fuck. This fucking thing.
Where is it? Oh, I see it. Oh shit, I can hear myself. Oh, there we go. Fucking comments! Someone leave a comment! Either that or other guy join. I don't want to invite. Oh, I can. Son of a bitch.
I'm hoping Walmart has some copies of Infamous Second Son, because I won't be able to go until like midnight.
Well, I thought the Red Box was going to have it, but they didn't. I can't afford it right now. Really can't. Oh, that's why. It's not 5 o'clock yet.
Hmm?
It's about to be 5 o'clock.
It's about to be 6 o'clock, dude.
Oh, well, yeah, where you're at.
Oh, I thought we were in the same time zone.
Nah. Yeah, it's gonna broadcast to my shit at 5 o'clock, I think. That's what it's supposed to do. Stream status, bad. Primary stream. Please correct the frame rate of the video to 30 frames per second. The current frame rate is incorrect.
Incorrect. What the
Fuck
fuck?
you.
You don't run my life.
Is 8 o'clock just a happening time? And I hit it on the nail on the head last time? Because I'm not getting any comments right now.
I mean, I'm always on the internet, so any time is a good time for me.
I don't get it. Alright, well, for anyone joining, which is one person apparently, 3, whatever, yeah, you can ask questions or do whatever, and I will respond to it. And Bri will also respond to it.
Yeah.
Where the fuck is Chetwin? He's supposed to join. I haven't talked to him in like... Wait, I have never talked to him. No, I'm joking. Plus he's black, so he'll add extra flavor to the party.
Mm-hmm. Best flavor there is.
Well, the one comment I did get was from someone with a very colorful name. Their name is in all caps, New YouTube Sucks. Someone has a very strong opinion.
To be fair, it is warranted, but...
Maybe there's not people because I'm not drinking.
That's it.
Then again, I don't know. I think YouTube might be fucking up lately, cause I noticed like 2 of the videos I recently uploaded are not productive. Either like I think they didn't get shown on people's front pages or anything or something because they did not grow in views at the normal rate.
Mm.
I do not know how YouTube works these days.
Does anyone?
Yeah, that's true. What the hell? Well, I guess I'll just start randomly messaging people the link.
See who dares to click it.
Exactly. Mike Sutton. Fuck, I don't know any of these people. Alright. Ooh. Yeah, him. I was having a conversation before I started this thing. A very nice girl. Where did that conversation go? Oh, there it is.
Then you decided to talk to my dumbass instead.
Yeah. Favorite
Wrong
alcohol.
decision.
Oh, I have a question. Favorite alcohol.
Ooh.
That's kind of a... I don't know. It's all good.
I love it all.
Yeah. Probably... I like vodka because it's easy to mix with pretty much anything.
That's usually what I go for.
Mm-hmm.
We tried last night Jaeger bombs, and it was actually better than I thought it would be. I have had no good experiences with Jaeger, but this tasted very good, mixing it with Red Bull.
What? What? Oh, there's a. Okay, that guy's gonna watch. Yay. You're sucking right now. Large suck fest. Thank you. I don't know what to do. There's no people. Last time there was a constant stream of comments.
Maybe
Oh,
everybody's still sleeping.
join the Stormcloak live stream. I'll post it to my stupid ass Stormcloak Facebook page with the 4,000 likes. There. What? It's like 4 p.m. here? Well, I don't care. But is that important? It's 4 p.m., so therefore you can't join? Okay. I think I will get the wine.
I give in.
Is Titanfall as good as the hype? I haven't played it yet, actually. Have you played it?
I have not.
Yes.
But my friends have played it, and they said they liked it.
I've been hearing a lot of good things, which for me is a little hard to believe, but I guess I'll give in. I don't really have an Xbox One.
Nor do I. Which is why if Halo 2 Anniversary ends up being an Xbox One exclusive, there will be hell to pay.
There will be. I may try it on the 360, but every time I've tried a next-gen game, ported onto an old-gen console...
I hope it's on 360. I will gladly buy it if it's on 360. I'm just worried it'll be an exclusive.
Oh, that. Yeah. I was thinking of Titanfall. I'm gonna get Titanfall for 360.
I didn't know they were making that on 360.
Yeah, it's just they have a different release date. It's actually coming out this Tuesday for 360. I'm probably gonna try that
for some reason.
Chetwin, I was bugging the shit out of him to join. He's like, I'm back. It's not like I just had a mic and a camera sitting at my computer. I guess he had to go scour his house for one. Oh shit! Bunch of new fucking people came in. Phoenix LR asks, scariest game you've played? Oh my god, I've been playing Outlast. That shit is...
That is pretty fucking creepy, man.
That's pretty frightening. But, I don't know, if I had played... I didn't get a chance to play Silent Hill much as a kid, but I have a feeling if I had played Silent Hill as a kid, that would have freaked me right the fuck out, probably, to be honest. Oh, did someone...
Yes.
Yeah, Chetwin's here. Chetwin's here. He looks... Something... What? He has the same poster as you.
Yeah.
Or a similar poster. If not this.
It's
similar.
I have that same poster.
Oh yeah, the one with the dog and fuck.
I got another poster for free when I went to pick up the game.
I think your camera is better than his, Brian. I didn't think that'd be possible.
That's terrifying. It's probably just because there's more light in here. Because if it was dark, no, it'd be complete shit.
Oh shit, I forgot. What?
Sound like absolute garbage like usual.
That's pretty bad.
I bet.
Yeah. Oh fuck, it's old Greg. I don't even know who that is.
Oh.
I still haven't figured it out. Chetwin, have you figured out who old Greg is?
I'm old Greg.
I haven't really done an investigation into it yet, no.
God. I'm really stumped on that one actually. It's fucking annoying.
What?
That there's a person in here who comes into the and hey, someone disliked. What a fucker. Okay, there's someone in here who comes into the comments and he types stuff to me, and he says stuff that shows that obviously he went to the same high school as me and lives in the same town as me. So he's someone that I know personally, but he won't like
But
admit
he
what
won't
his real
tell you
name
who
is.
he
Yeah,
is.
exactly. Fucker. Stormcloaks suck fag. Wow, what a douchebag. Jixmer Futtershy says hi. That's not a question. Fuck you. David Woodbridge says, my Negro. I am not that.
My you.
Chetwin is, apparently. Hey,
How many
Chetwin.
gadgets we got here on the sidebar here?
What?
What?
Oh, shit. I know what it's like to cough now.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Congratulations. Proud of you.
No one's gonna get that. Oh, I also watched Tim and Eric's $1 billion movie, Chetwin.
Congratulations.
I watched
A
it
real
sober,
masterpiece.
and while I was watching it sober, I said, who the hell made this? Which is a redundant question, because you know exactly who made it. And then I watched it stoned, and that was totally different.
Yeah.
I think I laughed for like 5 minutes at pretty much every scene.
Good.
And I got pretty
Yeah, I
grossed
wouldn't do
out.
that anyway, though.
I got pretty grossed out both times at the shrimp scene.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's... I hate you.
You picked only the softest meats.
Motherfucker. I knew it was going to last long. So how about that Assassin's Creed releasing 2 new games, like an even bigger whore than Activision?
I know of one of them.
I don't know
Isn't the
about
second one-
yet.
I thought they're like that Unity is coming out this year and the second one's coming out next year or something.
What was the other one
They
called?
released at the same time.
We don't have a name for the other one yet. Oh, they're at the same time? Man,
Yeah,
fuck
one's
that.
next.
That's fucking crazy.
Man, fuck that.
I don't know anything
saw
about
the-
it, but
I guess it was the one Unity I saw the trailer for. And it looked pretty good, I will say. Reminded me of the trailer for the first one.
I was disappointed by the location.
You were disappointed by the it's French Revolution, right?
Yeah, it's
I
like
think
Yeah.
so.
1700s, 1800s France. It's like,
Fuck me.
okay, we've done Europe twice before. We've done 1700s twice. I've played Liberation,
Who do you
which
expect them
is
to go to?
France, inspired New Orleans. So to be in France again, it's kind of like playing.
I just thought of a really cool idea. An assassin working for the KGB during the Cold War era.
There's a comic book for that.
What?
Yeah, that exists.
An Assassin's Creed one?
Yeah, in the form of a comic book.
What?
Yes.
What?
Wait, I don't wait. I don't know about KGB and Cold War, but there's like Russian something or other.
Oh.
I guess that wouldn't be it, but
A lot of people were wanting a game in like Japan or something.
it's perfect.
That would
Why
be
wouldn't you do
sweet. That would be pretty fucking sweet.
it? Begging for it.
Old Greg is a character from the BBC show Mighty Boosh. Yes, I know that, but the person in here who's Old Greg is not that guy, obviously.
You don't know that.
What's your thought on ESO? I'm probably gonna get it. Until then, no thoughts. Oh, fuck you, Old Greg. Neckbeard. No.
Dude, it's one thing to have a beard. You gotta trim that though. And like keep it.
I'm trimming it. I'm trimming it nice and often. What? When the sausage of existence is flown into the sun, do you think the game industry will collapse and morph into a giant sausage?
I hope so.
What? How many hours a day, averaging here, do you spend playing video games? Not much lately, actually. Maybe 3. Motherfucker, I'm gonna cough again. So Sony released a VR headset, and it's supposedly much better than Oculus.
I did see that.
I was gonna mention that in my vlog today. I actually went to make a vlog, and I was gonna put it up before this live stream started. And when I started filming it, I got halfway through, and then I went into another coughing fit, and I could not read out a line without like losing my fucking breath. It was so annoying. Ugh. So I gave up. I'm sorry, guys. That video will go up tomorrow. Yeah, I don't know about the VR thing. I'm not a virtual reality guy, you know.
Oh, I'm pumped for that shit.
You got a virtual boy.
You son of a bitch. Oh shit. The whole VR thing is just a fad that will die out again. Okay. Well, that's like your opinion, man. Comet is the other one? Okay. Ancient Egypt or Japan? Okay, again.
Yeah, that was the other popular one that was wanted, was Egypt. Which would have been cool. You couldn't really go wrong, but to go to Europe again in the same time period before.
Yeah.
Like,
this guy says ESO is supposed to turn into another MMORPG. Isn't that what it is? I thought that was the purpose from its conception. I thought that's the whole deal. Hey, Chetwin, don't you play the Tenchu games?
no, I just played one. I played the one on the 360 once because it was early when I had 360. I didn't have anything on it, so I rented it, and it was really bad, but really fun at the same time. Like it's really badly made, but somehow it's enjoyable.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't know how to explain it.
I can't think of any games like that.
Sure you can. Like the Civil War game. It's really bad, but God, if it isn't fun.
I remember that. I think Alien vs Predator, the online was fun for that.
Yeah.
Or Call of Duty, they're really bad, but sometimes you can have a good time.
Yeah. David Woodbridge asks, "Can we have Star Wars BF3?" Okay.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. I would like that. But I don't know what Star Wars is. I know what Star Wars is, but...
Well, you see in Battlefront 3, they're probably going to do one war, so...
The Star War.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's the
version.
original. The very first one, like World War.
Or something.
Why are you not playing DayZ? Because it keeps being $30. When are they gonna start a fucking stupid ass sale for that shit?
Because I keep not caring a bit.
I would do it if they put on a sale and it was $10. I'd do that. I'd be fine. But damn it, I'm not gonna shell out $30 for an unfinished game. And how do you pronounce your name anyway? Euvin. Or that's an L, I think. Ovulin? What the fuck is
Ovulating.
that? I'm not even drunk and that annoys the hell out of me. There is Star Wars Battlefront being released.
Yeah, we're gonna have to
Thank
wait
you.
for you.
What? What the hell did you say, Chetwin?
For like believe or something.
Okay. Ow. Hey,
The
Chetwin.
script for the new Star Wars movie got leaked. It's about Jar Jar Binks' son becoming
What?
a Jedi. Yeah.
No.
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 No. I'm pretty confident no one would go.
No, that's gonna be the next
You
parody
know what?
movie.
They should really reach out to Tommy Wiseau for directing one of the new 3 movies. I think it would be really good.
The what movies?
The new Star Wars movies.
Wow.
One of the new 3 should be directed by Tommy Wiseau.
Tommy Wiseau, yeah. I'm sure.
I'm sure his approach to the franchise would be really unique.
You're tearing me apart, Anakin.
Yeah, exactly.
Comment removed. Author withheld. Why?
What a bitch.
What
Got
if
something to say it.
What if MOBA games came to console, like League of Legends and Dota? Do you think they would do good?
No, because no one likes those games.
Yeah, I don't find those games to be that enjoyable. But personally, I don't know why they're not on console yet. They really aren't. They're not that complex. At least not as complex as an RTS is, and there have been RTSs on consoles that work. So I don't know why there haven't been MOBAs yet. I mean, really, the mouse movement is completely unnecessary for the most part. You can totally control it with a controller. I don't see why you can't, really. That is peculiar. Don't say shit like that. I would burn down the cinema. Whoa.
That'd be fair.
Unless you're in it because
This guy said, I've only seen episode 4. It was alright.
Bitch!
only see episode. But how do you dip your toe in the Star Wars water? I don't understand how you do that.
When I saw the first Star Wars movie, it was alright.
How you just popped in, and then I guess it was episode 4. So, like if you were to start with 5 or 2 or something.
2.
God,
really.
no.
I feel bad.
That'd be unfortunate.
Yeah.
Listen, I don't want to turn this into a debate about the prequels, okay? So let's just move on.
There is no debate. There is no debate.
Not while I'm here. Well, not anyway.
The only thing I like about the prequels was the fight between Obi-Wan and Anakin.
Seeing them swing around and shit over the lava.
That's cool.
Just putting them in the most ridiculous fucking situations. They spent a solid 5 seconds not even hitting each other, just spinning it around in front of each other.
Okay.
What I can do.
You can't act like the battle between Obi-Wan and Darth Vader in 4 was anything to be.
It wasn't about the choreography. It wasn't about the
There
choreography.
was no choreography. Tap sticks a couple times.
Though I will say, Obi-Wan's quote saying, "If you strike me down, I'll be more powerful than you can imagine," was complete bullshit. Bitch, you became a voice in my head.
He encouraged Luke, which was pretty powerful stuff, I guess.
Oh yeah.
This guy says he prefers Star Trek. Can you believe that?
I
agree.
That's okay. It's okay.
I actually like the
Star Trek.
new Star Trek movies. Well, I didn't like the second one as much as I liked the first one, but
I feel like
Okay,
people's
cool.
biggest complaint with it is the fact that it has a completely different tone from the
Yeah.
show.
Oh, it's actiony. That's not like
I
Star
really
Trek.
want them to make a new show from the movies.
That'd be cool.
I'd be down.
When was the last Star Trek show?
Early 2000s, actually.
Who would win in a showdown? Agent 47 versus Solid Snake versus Sam Fisher. Agent 47.
Alright. I'm gonna go with. Wait, who are they again?
Agent 47 from Hitman, Solid Snake, and Sam Fisher. I think this is pretty obvious, pretty open shut case. You Snake? You son of a bitch.
Snake.
Is he augmented too? Like.
No, but I mean, look who he fights. I mean.
He's not
That's
part
true.
of Android, is he? Or anything like that.
I just think he could handle Agent 47.
Ah, come on.
Or Sam Fisher.
Agent 47 was bred to be a hitman. Come on.
Yeah, but like I guess it depends on the arena you're putting them in. Is it like face-to-face battle, or is it like, okay, here's like an area, and you start off on the sides, and I don't know.
Face-to-face, I think Solid Snake would win. But if
Is
they
it like
could
a
go
cage
anywhere-
match, or is it just like a, you know,
Wow.
you receive they receive a letter in the mail, like kill Snake or kill 47, and they got to do it. Like I don't know.
If there were no
That
term,
or cage match are two different things.
if it's a cage match and they're just like face to face and fair fight, in that case I'd probably give it to Sam Fisher, to be honest. I don't know.
That's fair too.
Something about him. The new one looks like George Clooney, and you can't trust a man that looks like George Clooney. Oh, and I gotta clear something up. Someone said you don't want to spend $30 on DayZ, but you bought both Neck and SpongeBob game. First of all, I did not buy the SpongeBob game. If you think I bought that, you're retarded. Second of all, I did buy Neck, and I highly regret it. I bought it because it's the only PS4 game on the market, apart from Killzone, which I also bought, that was, exclusive, and I wanted to, give a good representation of an exclusive PS4 game. And so I played it and made a review. And I highly wish I could return it for full price.
Neck wasn't good at all?
No! God, no.
I didn't play it, but always.
Did you see this? I gave it a 2 out of 5. It's so mediocre.
I mean, I watched the shit they had at E3 or whatever, and I thought, this looks bad. Then I saw your review, and it was like, this looks really bad.
The combat system is so asinine. And the characters, it's like they say the blatantly fucking obvious every single line, and nothing really happens. It's just like, Neck, you're big. You don't need to be a tool by the humans. He's like, I'm big. I crush things. I can't help it. You're just evil. And it's like, what the fuck? Who wrote this shit? Did the people who...
It's like a terribly written Pixar movie.
It's so... Yeah, exactly. It's so bad. It's like it's dipping into the bottom of the barrel of DreamWorks, practically. Good lord. I cannot believe that anyone involved with... what's the other one? Ratchet and Clank was involved with this game.
Were they?
Yeah.
Shit.
Wow.
Then again, I always preferred Jack and Daxter over Ratchet and Clank, but that's just me.
Yeah.
I think everyone did.
Have you ever played?
What did you fucking say?
Yeah, I'm a little sheltered from the PlayStation life, right?
Ah, you Nintendo fag.
I asked for a PS2 when I was a kid. I didn't get it, okay? It's not my fault.
Speaking of Nintendo, someone asked, do you guys have any thoughts on the future of Nintendo?
Won't it just be the same as it always has
They'll
been?
survive. They could lose money every year, and they'd have enough to survive for like another 50 years, I heard.
Yeah.
Really?
I'm pretty confident it's going to be the same for
I'm pretty
a
sure
while.
like, at least the 3DS will keep them afloat, substantial enough to not die in 2 years.
Shit, I bought one.
Yeah, I love bullshit like this. I'll buy anything I see in an ad. It has more megapixels and gigahertz than all the other TV shit I have.
Wait, what are we talking about?
Damn it, you haven't seen that video. It's an Onion video about Sony released a new stupid box thing that doesn't do the goddamn thing it's supposed to do. Yeah, it's really stupid. Can I play videos with this Google Hangout thing?
I don't know.
I think I
I've never
can.
done one.
Like it.
I'm gonna try that. Fuck me. YouTube. Here we go. The Investigamer. Yeah, that's me. Opening YouTube. Okay.
It's added YouTube.
What the fuck is this shit? Where's the search bar? What the fuck? It just. How do I
Shot in the
search
dark
for a
again.
video?
Gotta hold it. Do you want, man?
Oh, sir. Here we go. Okay. Onion. Stupid piece of shit. There we go. How do I play it? How do I play it?
Yeah, the little arrow is pointing to the right. Uh-oh. I think he's stuck. Well, I guess we gotta host the show now, man. It's up to us. Unless I'm just not seeing it on my side.
No, I'm not seeing it either.
You're not seeing it?
No.
Oh, there it is.
Well, fuck me. Well, I guess I can't. I thought I could. Damn it.
Dumb.
Dobiz.
It's what we do, it's who we are.
With an eye and vigorous masturbation.
Dobis. Don't. I don't remember how that song goes.
How do you forget? What are you, nuts?
How do you remember? Are you nuts? Yeah, I got you there. How the fuck do I get out of shit? Okay, there we go. Never mind, everybody. Okay. Well, you guys will have to take my word for it that it's good. Okay. Questions. The new console releases were so weak. I agree. New consoles should have released a year later. I agree. Play any Dark Souls 2? No, I haven't. Yeah, because GTA 5 was released. Dark Souls 2's graphics were lowered. I don't know why that's relevant. Have you played 3D World, Chris? No, I haven't. Hey, Chetwin, did you play 3D World? You have. Well, what did you think of it?
It was a game. It was average. It was pretty.
What? It was average. So you're going against the grain?
I suppose I am.
I played it.
Well, what did you think?
I was very bad at it.
Well,
Like there are a couple neat parts about it, but it didn't really add anything to the overall. Like the multiple characters was neat because it was like, you know, go back to Mario 2 and all that. You could pick the 4 different players, but other than that, it was like 3D Land.
I also had nothing to compare it to because that was the only one I played.
well,
Wait, in terms of Mario or just what?
The only Super Mario World I've played.
What do you mean only Super Mario World?
Like
So many Mario
3D Land.
games. Oh, you didn't
That's
play
the only
3D
one I
Land.
played.
so
Wait, Super Mario 3D Land is the only game you played of Mario?
Not the only Mario game I've played. The only Mario Land I've
okay.
played.
What other Mario games have you played?
But this is...
Mario Kart.
And,
Mario Kart.
And
was that party game shit? I played that in my
Mario
friend's
Party?
house.
Oh, you haven't played any
Yeah.
mainstream Mario. Okay.
I have, but I haven't owned any of them.
Oh. Because there's Super Mario World and there's 3D World, and they're completely different. And there's Super Mario Bros. And there's the old Mario Bros. Then it's...
We made Chris leave.
Good job. I hope you're happy.
Hey, Chetwin, can you see my camera?
No, I'm just looking at you.
What? Oh, whatever. Okay. Check out this thing I bought. It's a doohickey. I don't know what it does.
Yeah.
Oh, you put flowers in it. It's beautiful. It's a nice
Wait.
vase.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Huh. I was wondering what that was for. Fooled me.
And then when they die, you can light them on fire.
Yeah.
Little apparatus in the bottom for lighting them on fire when you're done. After they
It's
die.
a good
It's more life.
green way to dispose of your flowers.
Really environmentally friendly.
This guy asked, do you think the video game industry is fucked, or will consoles go on for some time? I don't think the video game industry only includes consoles at this point. I think it's safe to say PC has made their mark.
I don't like to think about that stuff, man.
I would actually be indifferent if consoles did go out of business, to be honest.
It's just my
No.
preferred method of
I
playing
will-
games.
I'd be a little disheartened, but, you know, life goes on.
Well, I don't think they will for quite some time, because Nintendo is stubborn enough to keep making consoles.
Yeah.
And
You
they're
know what?
appealing to
They'll probably
families
just be
who
the
will buy
last
them.
people too. They'll be the last ones to make consoles. No one will buy it, but they'll make it.
I don't know. I feel pretty good about Sony's little business there.
I wouldn't be surprised, or I don't know. I'm just throwing stuff off the top of my head. Then the Xbox becomes some part of some awful Windows OS, like something, and then Nintendo's the only one making consoles. I wouldn't be surprised.
Hey, David Woodbridge, I like those military shooters. Nah, well, sometimes. He was like, game industry is partially fucked because the consumer wants military shooters, game companies are greedy, etc. Okay. I don't care. There's people making non-military shooters, or non-shooters, non-both, not just shooters that are not in the military. You get what I mean.
I don't know. I don't make predictions about the industry.
David also says, Nintendo sucks. Chetwin, stop. Stop your opinion. Don't you get it that Nintendo sucks?
I'll have a long talk with him some other time. I have before.
Steam console. Okay, what about it? Amazon console. Yeah, fuck that
That's a good
noise.
point. Steam is actually making a console, so
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
know, it's going the other way, almost in a way.
I think they're just covering their bases. They know they've got everyone's balls in a vice. They're like, just so you know, we fucking own PC and now we're gonna own console. We're gonna own the living room and your FAP room.
Yeah.
I hope rats take over and make better video games than us. Would you believe that a guy named Dick Van Dyke said this?
I wouldn't believe it if you paid me.
I'm sure Dick Van Dyke says many things.
I
What
know
happened to
Dick
old
Van Dyke.
Greg?
He doesn't say such poppycock.
Guys, you want to see my Pokemon card collection?
No.
I got a Chandelure EX. This is a really rare card.
Alright,
It's worth
you
like
want me to
$11.
whip out cards here? Okay.
What?
Jesus.
You have card?
You want this?
You're a weirdo. What are those? Are those Pokemon cards? What a
These are
fag.
old cards.
Who collects Pokemon cards? You're a fag.
No one. I don't know. I don't know any of you. I don't have any.
Just you.
No, what are you talking about? I don't have any. Do you see any here?
I bought some Vanguard cards too, but I think that's a dumb game. They look weird. Weird. Stupid.
Oh,
Just
those are weird.
dumb. Stupid.
How about those new Pokemon, huh?
Let's not.
Hey,
I'm outnumbered
Chetwin.
here. Don't.
Swords.
Hey, Chetwin. Who didn't let the gorilla into the ballet?
Just the person who was in charge of that decision, you know?
Damn it. You've already seen it. That's one of my favorite parts of that show. The video games that rats would compose would be just a small virtual button that gives the character multiple orgasms.
I'd buy it.
The amount of GTA 5 posters is too high. Well, at least I don't have one. I could. No, I have a GTA 4
I have
poster.
another one on YouTube.
When is TJ making fun of Call of Duty coming out? I don't get it. I don't fucking get it. I don't fucking get it. Elaborate.
Did they announce the new Call of Duty yet?
That's coming.
Do I have to?
At the
That's true,
very
you know
latest,
it's
it'll be
coming.
E3. But
There could be like no ads about it at all, and people would still know. Show up to
No,
GameStop
what?
November.
We get to E3 and they don't say anything about Call of Duty.
That would be
Wouldn't
weird.
Blow your mind. It'd be
Yeah.
so weird. It'd be surreal.
Oh, apparently it's. I think it's confirmed that it's Black Ops 3.
Is it World of Black Ops 4?
Why?
No, never mind. They haven't. Oh wait. I guess a voice actor teased that it was Black Ops 3, but Activision it was confirmed that a new Call of Duty game would be released in 2014.
No shit.
Ooh.
Thanks for that news.
They might as well confirm every game up to like 2030.
Yeah.
They might as well.
They should just confirm. They should be like, you know, until further notice. Every year, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
David Woodbridge says, "Dude, the new Pokemon suck." Shots fired.
And you were the only one who we talked about this with who said that. So you don't even start.
Dick Fen Dick. Oh, yeah, that's true. I am doing an investigation into the Call of Duty franchise. That's probably going to be the one right after Silent Hill, since I am likely going to be hanging out with TJ sometime in April, so I might talk to him about it then. I don't know. But yeah, I'll probably schedule that after Silent Hill. To be honest, I would have at least 2 of the Silent Hill dissecting videos out by now if it wasn't for this fucking throat of mine. This is getting really annoying, actually. It's been pretty subservient throughout this live stream, though, so that's nice. Mike Rules asks, what if they didn't release a new Call of Duty? And then Call Me Fail replied, the world would be at peace.
I don't think it would. I think there would be chaos if they decided not to release another Call of Duty. There would be riots on the streets.
Yeah.
Kids leaving their bedrooms.
I don't know.
riots from all the football players that call themselves gamers.
I don't know if you think about it. Like, we have what 1, 2, 3, 4, like 7 games that they could play, and
It's never enough.
Oh, I just realized I haven't pimped my competition yet. What's the which one do I share? Okay. Alright guys, I'm gonna post something in the comments and you guys should go click it. I'm giving away a copy of Saints Row 4. Comments can't contain links. Bullshit. Yes, they can. You just added that like recently.
I haven't had a chance to give my thoughts on that, so you just throw it my way and I'll give it a play.
What the fuck, dude? Why can't I comment a link? That's bullshit. Seriously. I own this video. I should be able to make a link. Can I broadcast an annotation?
On a piece of paper. Hold it up.
It's an annoying. It's kind of a long link though. Okay, that's the link. You get a free copy of Saints Row 4. Well, one person is, but yeah.
Where can I go check this?
Oh yeah, here I'll. Dude, that's for you two. Yeah, and all you have to do is be subscribed to me, and you can win.
But gee, we need to do that still.
Oh, and you get a bigger chance of winning if you also follow me on Twitter and like me on Facebook. I'm not joking about that. That's really a thing on there.
Damn.
Yeah, my network has been putting out a lot of cool apps lately, and this is a little contest app type thing. I was gonna introduce this contest in my latest vlog, but then I started doing the vlog, and then suddenly, etc.
Oh. I had something to give away. I don't remember what.
You should do one too.
Oh, it was, I bought Fight Club on Blu-ray and it came with a free, like, online version or some shit. So I was like, yeah, fuck it. Someone can have it.
What the hell? Yeah, I apologize for not being intoxicated this time. Next time, I am confirming right this second, next Saturday, I will be high as a kite.
Turn up.
I can't do it this time because you will witness my death. That's not an exaggeration. Got to go. Okay, Mike Rules, you get the fuck out of here.
Nobody wanted you anyway.
Phil Tulk says, but I don't have an Xbox for the prize. Well then, win that game, resell it, use the money to get a PS3 version. It's pretty simple, I think. It's a brand new copy, so you can resell it for like, what, $40? $30? I don't know. Emerald City Comic Con in Seattle. I don't live in Seattle. I wish I did. You should just give me the game now. Well, unfortunately, you have to win it, so... I don't make the rules. Well, actually I did, but that doesn't matter. I tell you what. No, I won't tell you what. Ooh, we're coming up on an hour here. Okay. Shit. The comments are all the way back to the front for some reason.
Messed up.
I don't know what I'm gonna do tomorrow. On a day I don't know what to do, I would normally just get stoned, but I don't think I'll be able to make a video. I will try my best. Oh, I know. I'll just go to church, right, guys? That's the right thing to do.
I don't know why you didn't go to the first place.
I've heard that.
You're probably gonna go to hell now.
If you do drugs, you'll go to hell before you die. Drag to read. The hell is with this shit? Man, YouTube is fucked these days. Nope, I don't want to hear myself. Okay. So who's... Oh, there's already 10 entries. Well, someone's gonna win that whatever that fucking game is. Oh shit. I forgot that. I have to fix something. Okay, I fixed something.
We're really peaking on the amount of entertainment in the stream, aren't we?
Yeah.
What?
The amount of entertainment is really peaking in this stream, isn't it?
Yes. The answer is yes. Ooh, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 new subscribers, and they're not all new. I know that for a fact. Because I would have seen it. Ah, two new Facebook likes though. That's really astounding.
Progress.
The proof of concept. Now I just gotta do it on not productive. Oh shit though. I did get quite a few followers on Twitter. And I never used Twitter, so yeah. Right.
I keep forgetting I have one now.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm not. Someone was telling me the other day that Twitter was like gonna take over Facebook and just replace it. I was like, what? I barely ever use Twitter, and it just doesn't have the same feature functionality.
I feel like it's more popular with the younger teens.
The millennials. And again, I've run into people who consider me a millennial, so I don't know. I don't know how those generational shit works.
There's different ways people look at them.
I like to think of myself as a 90s kid, because that's what I grew up with. I grew up with 90s shit.
Just don't call yourself that. Dear God.
Well,
I hate
what else
that
am
shit
I?
so much.
Why?
Just on,
If you think about it,
it's
the real 90s kids were born in the 80s.
Yeah.
Okay.
Honestly.
Like, up to, 95, I would consider, maybe.
Well,
Like, if you turned 5 in the 90s, then I would say you're maybe a 90s kid, I suppose.
Okay, well, then I made the cut.
I'm 94.
But I mean, seriously, all these people I see posting that shit are either my age or younger. I'm like, come on.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was born in 99, man. 90s kid for life. 1999 was the best year.
Yeah.
I just say that because I grew up with 90s shit. Like, I watched old VHS tapes of the Rugrats, and I don't know. That's my childhood anyway.
But I mean, by that logic, You could even go so far as to call yourself an 80s kid. Like, I grew up listening to 80s rock.
Yeah.
Okay, but...
I watched World War II movies all throughout my childhood. I'm a 40. I'm a baby boomer, really. I look good in black.
You know what? I fucking miss Wonder Balls. God damn, were those delicious.
I vaguely remember that.
They were like the chocolate like balls, they were hollow with like the little candies inside.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
I vote we bring them back.
I never got them. Yeah, they would probably do well considering all the 90s kids roaming around and
now that they're feeling all nostalgic and shit.
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck? Oh, there's a bunch of comments I didn't catch up on, and they're really weird. Who would win in a fight, Link or the 3 characters from GTA 5? Come on. Man, Franklin would fuck Link up. He'd pop a cap in his ass.
Link.
And Trevor would run him over. My favorite was Michael. That's his name, right? I'm not forgetting his name? Okay. I haven't played that game since it came out.
I always thought everyone's least favorite, like, would be Michael, I would imagine.
What?
Like, I always
You know, white people play this game, right? You know, white people play this game, right?
Yeah, that's what I mean. They usually like Trevor.
I'm pretty sure most of the white people like Michael. Probably.
I preferred Trevor.
Trevor is pretty funny. I got attached to Michael. It's like, I don't know.
Michael's an
I
asshole,
envision myself having a family that I hate. So.
I can really relate.
sympathize.
Oh, man.
Oh shit, I need to get caught up on these comments here. You need Jesus, Chris. No, I don't. I'm one of the new Facebook likes, so go me. Yes, you are. I saw your little picture there. That's why you have someone manage your Twitter for you. No, only 90s kids retain knowledge. What? Are you familiar with Plinkett reviews? Yes, Red Letter Media. I've watched all of the Star Wars reviews. Yeah.
For the freedom, I actually the passion. Let me tell you right now. I really hate those reviews. They're terrible.
They're the best. They're so accurate.
No, they're stupid. They can go away.
Want some pizza rolls?
Now, if you want prequel
Oh my god.
I like the I think it's Belated Media. I don't remember what it's called. Of what if Star Wars 1 and 2 didn't suck.
Yeah,
those are good.
Those
I haven't seen
good.
that.
You know what else is good? Plinkett's reviews.
Oh, it's so annoying. I hated the voice.
Want a pizza roll? I once asked that hooker who lives in my basement.
Review of the Halo 4 Castle map pack with that voice.
What? How come I haven't seen this?
And link it to you. It was on a different channel, I think.
Ah, I have to see that.
Because I had a gaming channel I used to post to a lot.
I had one of those.
Yeah, what was the name of that one? I can't remember.
I was actually talking about Game Binge. I was giving Chowan a face. Dick Van Dyck
I was
says.
sitting around. I haven't decided to do anything with it yet, you know. Just kind of playing the field, you know.
Damn it. Dick Van Dyck says, Chris's childhood involved a dildo and an N64. What? You... I don't think I know you. Wonder Ball still doesn't have shit on Yo-Yo Ball though. Okay.
What are you talking about, 2000s kid? Jeez,
What?
get out of here with that.
I like McDonald's.
Fuck yeah.
I'll say it right now. I don't care what anyone
No.
says. I think it's
Everyone
good.
likes to hate on McDonald's, but let's get real. Everyone likes McDonald's.
Yeah.
I can't stand it. It's disgusting, and I keep eating it.
It's like heroin, man. Shit.
I ordered a 40-piece chicken nuggets the other day, and I got through like maybe 30, and then I was like, I got sick actually.
This reminds me of a story I was told once by
Oh,
Steve. I'll have to tell you sometime.
This-
I can't deliver it like he can.
There's the video.
oh,
if you're
boy.
interested.
Oh, good. It's only a minute and 37 seconds.
Aren't all my videos.
Yeah. I actually think I've seen this.
Have
'Cause
you?
I've watched some of the videos on this channel. Wow, you're actually pretty good at that voice.
Thank you.
I honestly would have thought it's the same guy. What the fuck? What the f- Plinkett plagiarism.
Yeah, that's okay.
Rovers. Do people even still favorite anymore?
I do.
What the fuck? Reddit South Park? Who the fuck makes a who makes a Twitter account for a Reddit community? That's like what? Isn't there should be like a rule against that. But Reddit South Park favorited my tweet about my South Park review. What the and they have like 20 followers. I doubt it's wow. I don't even know. Chris raped JonTron. Yep, and I loved every second of it. Paul's ego? That's not the real Paul's ego. Oh, it is the real Paul's ego. What's up? What a surprise this is. And Mike just left, and he's a big fan of Paul's ego. He's gonna be really fucking sore when he figures out.
Oh, gee, am I playing for Paul's ego right now? Oh, geez.
Hey, Paul, you should. Oh, wait. You should join our little
Straighten my tie.
Google Plus. I don't know how I can get you in here, but you should. I can message it to you. Would you? Does that work? I'm gonna do it anyway. Because I'm a creeper. Send message.
My computer didn't crash. I mean,
I apologize that I'm not actually drinking. But if you join, I might just break out the wine.
Don't encourage Chris's alcoholism.
Hey, I just beat people a little bit. It's not
it makes
that big of a
people
problem.
around very sad.
In 1943, Chris had a level 93 Holy Paladin in RuneScape. That doesn't sound very accurate to me.
RuneScape hasn't been the same since the 40s.
On RuneScape.
I tell ya, kids these days. PM me the link. I have done that. Oh shit, I always forget these things are so far behind. Can I join? Asks Brandon. No thanks.
Fuck you, Brandon.
Exactly. That's... Now, while Paul gets in here, I think I am gonna go grab a bottle. Be right back.
Bottled water to fill your vase.
Yeah.
You know, light some candles too.
That sound.
They have fancy glass.
Just as horrible as last time. This is the same one. Halfway finished. Oh, God. Motherfucker. That is, without a doubt, the worst alcoholic beverage I have ever tasted. And I've had at least 20 different types of beer.
So the best thing to do here is for you to keep drinking it.
I'm not a beer man. Wrong link. Oh, shit. I'm sorry. You're right. It is the wrong link. Wow.
What a fuck.
Oh, way to drop the ball.
My fucking goodness. All right. Let's do the real one now. Right. All right. Message away. The fridge. Let's give this a shot. I've only got this much water left, so I'm going to wait till I finish a good chunk of this before I use my last reserve.
Yo-ho.
Hey, Paul.
Okay.
I
Hello.
wearing a beanie.
Yes.
That's a good
And-
look for you.
I'm also incredibly high. So just
Why else would you be here?
why else would I be here and wearing sunglasses and a beanie on a warm spring day in California? I don't know.
Oh shit, that's right. It's only 4 o'clock. Like, what the hell? It's practically dark. I left the fridge open. Oh well.
That's a spirit.
I've got a beanie on now. You got one, Brian?
I do. I was
No,
sitting on it
don't do this
actually.
to me.
Beanies all
Don't leave me
around.
out of the beanie club.
Come on, you don't have a beanie?
I have a hat.
Actually-
I don't know if it counts.
Grab a sock.
Does that beanie have the same peg from your hat?
It
From
yeah,
the
it
deceased
does.
hat? Oh,
Yeah.
that's
Oh
awesome.
man, you put me on blast here now.
Am I doing it right?
That's good.
Christ.
Yes.
This is awful.
Now, if somebody stumbles onto this, they're gonna think it's like a meeting of disgruntled like dock workers or something. We're all like bearded and beanied up, like we're like a fisherman's union trying to meet on the sly or something.
Your shitty webcam, Brian, makes you look naked.
Oh, sweet. I'm not that white.
It kind of does, though. That's true. Pardon me for 1 second.
You know, Paul, I would be high, but I've been having a lot of lung problems lately. I can't seem to do it without fucking myself up.
I would be too, but drug tests.
Oh, they're making you do that?
They haven't, but the fact that they could freaks me out. That's what pisses me off, because it's like been so long since my court date and they haven't done it yet.
Yeah, that sucks.
I could have probably been high the entire time since then and be fine.
Chris, your answer is vaping. You got a vape.
I just got one. I got the Vapor Brothers out in California, and it's coming this Monday.
Yeah, see, I have a, let's see if I can get it on cam. It's a Vape Exhale Cloud Evo.
Glorious.
Ooh,
yeah, it's pretty
that
sick.
Does.
But yeah, no, like that's the answer, because I was having the same problems. I started recently, like relatively recently, smoking again after not smoking for years and years, and when it tore my lungs up. Like I was hacking up green shit every other day and just not feeling good. So got this thing and that took that away, and now. So hopefully, yeah. I looked at the what was the one that you said you got?
Vapor Brothers. It's this little wooden box type thing.
Yeah.
It's slick looking.
Yeah, I looked at some of those too. And those looked pretty good.
I've been going into full-on, like, practically asthma attacks.
Really?
Yeah, like, I start coughing and I can't stop, and then I can't catch my breath. It's shitty. I feel like I'm gonna die. I have to, like, chug this like, cough syrup to pretty much get it to go away. It's not good.
Oh. Do you have asthma, like actual asthma, outside of that?
They thought I did when I was a kid, but I never got prescribed anything, and it didn't seem to, become a problem. So I don't know. It runs in the family. I have a lot of people in my family with bad respiratory problems.
Huh. Well, hopefully it's not asthma.
Yeah.
That'd be a bummer.
That would be a bummer. Because that could be, like, inflamed by the pollen and shit. Go with the green one. Yeah.
This stuff tastes like shit. It's really
no,
weird.
I know. It's cheap. It's cheap fucking wine, dude. It's supposed to taste like shit.
Yeah, I live in a dry county, so you have to drive like 15 miles to get to a liquor store. It sucks.
In Utah?
I live in Texas.
There's a dry county in Texas?
That's amazing.
I don't know how they did it.
What the fuck is going on?
Until very recently, I wasn't even aware those existed anywhere.
I wasn't aware they existed like anywhere outside of like maybe Pennsylvania and Utah. Like Amish country and Mormon country. You know what I mean? Like to hear that there's like don't Texans love fucking guzzling tons of beer? Isn't that like
that's like their slogan, man.
No, am I wrong? Like, isn't beer kind of a Texas thing?
Yeah, I guess they do the tailgating parties with the beer and kegs and stuff.
Don't they like serve beer at weird, like inappropriate places in Texas?
I'm not really the guy to ask,
vending machine.
to be honest.
Can you get like a beer at a McDonald's in Texas?
I've never seen that. I did hear that Starbucks is going to start serving, though.
Must have been Texas.
I'm sorry, dude. I'm just flabbergasted that there's like some little Puritan outpost in Texas where they don't love like guns and.
Oh no, the guns is everywhere.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
guns.
that's
okay,
no, that's the guns. That's everywhere. There's a shooting range just down the street, literally.
It'd be one step too far if it didn't.
In the middle of town, there's a shooting range at a Tractor Supply, actually, and a gun club at the same place.
So I guess it's okay to shoot things as long as it's not your liver.
Right.
Wow. Oh, damn it.
So anyway, that limits your alcohol supply too, right? Because it's fucking like that. You've got to abide by their weird like you can't get alcohol.
We can get beer and wine. That's pretty much it. I think nothing above like 8% or something or 12%.
You're not. There are no government stores. They have to operate a government store, right? If they're going to do that. Where you can buy like hard liquor.
I've never seen one. I mean, the liquor stores are all outside the county. There's like one right on the border of the next county called White Liquor.
I'm fascinated that exists in Texas. Like, I just thought it was like you couldn't buy it on a Sunday or after a certain time of day. Or...
Oh, that's what it is in the other county. In the other county, it's dry on Sundays, so the liquor stores are all closed down on Sunday. If it's not one thing, it's another.
Good Lord.
Which sucks, because I wanted to get some vodka today, but I was too lazy, and I can't get it tomorrow because it's Sunday.
Right. That sucks.
So how does it work? Does it just mean like no stores can sell it in that area, or you can't have it like?
Yeah, no stores can sell it. We can buy it, or we can own it. Yeah. Yeah.
So how are you buying it though? Aren't you not old enough?
Oh, you know.
I'm just wondering. Well, if you got a loophole, it's fine.
You know. You think they look at this and say, "Oh, he's under 21"? No.
Or are they just gonna ask?
No, I just get someone else to do it for me.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
You don't have a McLovin ID?
Nah, not quite. Oh, I'm disappointed that Paul's camera's gone.
Oh, I turned it off so I could move everything inside real quick.
Okay. Yeah, I was fascinated by your beard. I was hoping, I was praying, even though I don't believe in a God, I was praying that one day mine will be that luscious.
I don't know, yours is looking pretty dope. Like, you've committed to the bottom part, but what made you decide to not commit to the top?
It grows in like practically white around here, and it takes a while. So I don't know. It takes forever to look decent. So I guess I gave up.
Yeah, no, like you've got probably like close to the amount of length that I've got going on already. But yeah. I'm telling you, I'll give you a secret. There's two secrets, okay? This is my wife hates this one.
I'll come a little closer.
This is my wife's least favorite thing about me having a beard. I'm gonna show it to you. This is a tiny comb. Okay? This is a handmade comb that you get on Amazon for like $8. And they send it to you in a little package, right? This, when you run this through your beard, you feel like a man for the first time ever. It's like all of a sudden you have this flash in your head of like bathing in a mountain waterfall, watching out for grizzly bears. You feel primal when you drag this thing through your beard. I'm telling you. I'm not a paid representative for this comb. I'm telling you.
You really should be, though. You're selling it pretty good.
I got this thing, and I sit on the couch. She sits right next to me on the couch, and we're just like hanging out. And I'll be dragging this thing through my beard and making these noises that like human beings they don't make anymore because we're not out in the woods scratching ourselves on a tree. You know what I mean?
Hey, speak for yourself, man.
So that's number one. That's secret number one. Is this it's a Kent saw-cut handmade comb. And then secret number two is a brand of beard products. Now, are you putting any product in that beard?
I condition it with the same conditioner I use in my hair. That's about it.
Let me ask you a question. Do you soap it up with the same shit you put in your hair?
Yes.
Oh, man, you're making a mistake. You're making a mistake.
Yeah, it's dandruff shampoo, too, so...
Face hair, listen.
Probably
facial hair is not head hair. It's not. You pull that sock off your head, you feel those two types of hair. That's two different brands of hair. You put in the same shit that you put up here, up in here. You can't do that.
Yeah. It's fair enough logic.
So here's the deal. There is a brand of, and since you seem to be a guy, maybe you got some respiratory stuff going on. You might be sensitive to like colognes and shit like that. Do those like flare up your nostrils? Okay, I'm just saying.
Yeah.
There's a brand called Honest Amish. Honest Amish.
That describes me pretty well.
Okay, they make a beard conditioner. Honest Amish. It's a beard conditioner. You get it on Amazon. Once again. Yeah. So it's called Beard Balm. Okay, put that in your beard, and all of a sudden your beard hair feels like your head hair. It's ridiculous.
So it softens it.
Yeah, it softens everything up. It makes it full and lustrous.
That's the missing piece, I think, because I've had a lot of girls be like, "You should soften that. You should."
See, you don't want to. You want a beard that a lady wants to nuzzle into. She looks into that beard and she's like, "You know what? I want it just for a few seconds. Live in there."
Oh my God.
Right?
Yeah. I'm taking all this in.
Yeah, you just got to take it in.
This is definitely useful information.
I'm telling you.
You're the saddest for Ben for not having a beard.
But see, there's no excuse. Every guy always says, "I can't grow a beard." If a person thinks they can't grow a beard, they've never tried to grow a beard. Okay, maybe if you're like 18 or 19, you can't grow a beard. But if you're in your 20s, you got no excuse. You're just a baby face at that point.
What? They're just not trying?
I should grow it back.
Yeah, because you look like you could support at least.
I had a beard.
Yeah, see?
One.
I see a 5 o'clock shadow popping off on you.
I've got a friend who's I think turning 23 this year, and he's just going in patches when he tries.
Yeah.
It wasn't the greatest beard. It was kind of puby, but it was a beard.
Well, that's what we're talking about, dude. Is the ridiculous puby comparison? That's only because your face is fucking dried out. That's it. If you put the right products on your beard, oh, it's luxurious.
Hair club for men. You gonna start a new hair club over here?
Oh, my whole thing. I hate fucking shaving. I've always hated shaving. So like back when I could only grow mutton chops, like I was in high school, all I could grow was mutton chops because everything else was real, like Brian said, puby. and patchy. So I would shave, my lips and chin area and leave the chops, and then I just slowly moved in. I had a beard like yours for a little bit because the mustache up top wasn't growing in. But then as soon as I saw that I could get that mustache there, it was game over. I've shaved the least amount of my face that I've had to, and this is just the natural progression of that. Just never shaving again. You just go, you know what, I'm just never going to shave again. I'm not going to do it.
I should do that.
You should.
I bought a trimmer the other day because everyone was like, you should keep it a certain length. And I bought a half-off reduced price trimmer because someone brought it back. And they're like, oh, it's fine. Someone just brought it back because the box was messed up. And so I brought it home, and I turned the thing on, and it started going and like flying around. And it's because they've got like 2 blades on there, and one was offset, so they were clashing against each other, and it was like making the thing make this ungodly sound. And it was just wanting to jump right out of my fucking hand.
So
I do not want that anywhere near my face.
No, well, no. So it's not going to work then?
Yeah, no, I'm taking that thing back.
Oh God. Well, I don't think you need a trimmer anyway. I think you need the people that are telling you to trim are beard haters. See, they're scared for you.
They're just jealous.
They're exactly. They have beard envy, and they're scared for you because they're like. They don't want to know. They don't want to feel what it's like to push past that limit, to bring yourself to the edge, to that precipice where it's like, I can't do this beard shit anymore. I'm gonna have to cut this off, and then you decide, you know what? I'm going one step further, and then you know what? You get past that point, and you're like, uh-oh, I like the way this looks and feels. They don't want you to cross that threshold. I want you to. I want to see you across that finish line.
TJ was telling me I should grow that shit out and braid it like Bin Laden.
Yeah, dude, get all fucking Afghani with it, dude. Just put like a bunch of beads and shit in it, and just dreadlock it. That'd be amazing.
Some Vikings do double braid down,
Yeah, dude, yeah. That Viking droopy bottom of the mustache type of braid. Yeah.
Get yourself a horn helmet and you're set.
Yeah, dude. Oh, man. You talk about having like a gaming channel defining look, dude. If you had the nuts to grow out a true fucking Viking stash with beads and braids all up in it, dude, can you imagine? You'd have a whole cult. You'd have a whole cult of people.
Wow.
No.
I think Paul is like an apostle for beards.
Yeah. Spreading the gospel. Oh, fuck my throat.
If you insist.
I'm buzzing right now. I'm buzzed. I think I have another bottle. I'll be right back after these messages. Where the hell did it go? Man. Oh, shit.
Guess we could answer some questions from the chat here.
Let's do it.
The amount of sexy in this video just went from 1 to 10. Yes.
All thanks to you, man.
Oh.
Son of a bitch. Cabernet Sauvignon.
Is that an aperitif or a digestif?
It couldn't be much worse than the other one. This time I don't have any water to chase it down. Fuck. Oh well. I think I'm actually pretty drunk right now. I did not eat today. I just realized.
Well, that'll do it then.
Yeah, I might be pretty fucked up already.
Cheap wine and no food and stomach. That's a good combo. I feel bad though because I have kind of contributed, I think, to your delinquency in some way. Because I showed up and then yes, I have. You're living in a place where it's not legal to even have alcohol. Like if you were out in public right now, would you be arrested like straight out?
No, you can have it. They just can't sell it here. Well,
Okay.
I would be arrested because I'm underage and I live by myself.
That's true.
I didn't even know you were.
People don't think so. They see the
That
bid
was
and they're
the
like,
whole-
"What's he 25?"
Yeah, that's what I figured. You have a special beard then.
It's
You
been
have
like
a
this since I was 18, pretty much.
Yeah. See? There you go. You got to nurture that beard.
I'm the Dragonborn. Beardborn.
Ah, yes.
Did you get to play the South Park game? Are you a South Park fan? I don't know.
I am. I have not yet played the game because I kind of refuse to pay $60 for games now.
Yeah. Understandable.
Because I just know that like 2 years from now, that game will be $15 on a Steam sale, and it'll be the same exact game that it is now. And I'll enjoy it just as much as I do now, you know. So
yeah,
it's one of those games.
My roommate
I will
playing the
play
shit
it.
out of it.
it's got
What
some
now?
major Skyrim references.
Oh, yeah, I've seen video reviews and stuff of it. It's pretty impressive, like the way it looks.
There was one point in particular my roommate was stuck on, and he was so pissed. Like aliens were shoving a dildo into his ass or something. And it was like he had to like smash the A button to get it out. And he was stuck on that for like a week.
All I know is that I know for a fact that at some point in the game, and I hope it's frequently, Mr. Slave comes out.
Oh yeah.
Because
he's in
Mr.
there.
Slave is the greatest thing on the planet. Like he's my favorite thing in South Park.
I think you can walk into his house
Because,
whenever you
dude,
want.
He's got
Yeah,
such
you
an
can.
amazing, like, verifiably established superpower. Like, he can literally take anything in his ass as long as he repeats Jesus Christ over and over and over again.
I don't want to spoil anything for you, but there's actually a segment where you, as the player, go into his ass.
Oh, that's amazing!
And you find all sorts of shit up there.
You fight like duty and condoms and stuff up there.
You also meet. Have you seen that episode where he shoves like lemming winks up there?
Yeah.
You meet those ghosts.
Oh my god.
It's so fucking funny.
That's amazing. Yeah. Maybe I will go buy it now. Maybe I will.
I
pay
wish rental
$60.
services were still commonplace.
Yeah.
That's how I played most of my games growing up. I just rented it from Blockbuster, but they're shut down, so.
Yeah. Yeah, it would be nice.
I'm thinking of getting GameFly again, but.
So, did you ever play Diablo 3?
Yes, I love that game.
Or do you play it now?
I could.
Have you played it in a while?
No.
You need to go back and play the game.
I didn't get very far, to be honest.
You know what? You need to play the game again.
Mm-hmm.
Because I know you were disappointed with the game, weren't you?
It
You were
was?
kind of like, it's not the greatest game. I mean, it's not the worst game, but it's not
I wasn't
great.
really one of those people. I just didn't have a lot of time. I've really wanted to go back and play it. I got it on 360 also, just to see like how it was compared to the
Right.
PC version. I was pretty impressed actually on how it fared. Like the controls weren't wonky at all. It was actually pretty fun playing it split screen, or two people on one screen, anyways. Whatever.
Yeah. Hot seat or whatever they call that. Hot
Yeah.
seat multiplayer.
How long are we keeping this stream going? Because I gotta go eat before the cafeteria closes.
You go ahead. I'll stay here and have fun.
I'll be back.
Yeah, you need to go back and replay and try Diablo 3 again, because the expansion comes out next week, like next Tuesday, and they've completely revamped the whole loot system in the game. Like, so when you're playing as like a witch doctor, your main stats are vitality and intelligence. You have more of a chance to get drops that have vitality and intelligence on them, so you get more crap that's useful.
Huh.
You're constantly getting upgrades, like they've upped the upgrade treadmill a little bit, where it's more rewarding for the player. It's neat. I've been playing a lot of it.
I can tell you were a pretty hardcore fan from your question and answer videos.
Yeah.
Oh, I gotta admit something here
Okay.
that I have not been able to tell you because I have not been in an extended live stream with you like this before. But
Okay.
I went to school in New York, college in New York, and I would make these really long drives, like 14 hours, whatever, down back to the States where my family were at, whatever. And I would just, in the car, I would put on your question and answer videos and just listen to them. Like, for the whole drive. Just, like, put them all on, like, all 5 or 6 or whatever it was at the time, and just listen to them all through. And it would get me through those drives. It really did.
Well, that's crazy to me. When every time people tell me, and I've heard stuff like that, people have told me stuff like that a couple of times, and it's weird to me. Like, it's strange to me that anybody. It still freaks me out that I have the amount of subscribers that I do, and that I've gotten the small amount of notoriety that I've gotten, because what I do on these videos is what I do every day, which is just walk around and get angry at things, and like, and I never thought that would be something that other people would find catharsis in and come and like watch me do or listen to me do on a long fucking drive. Like, to me, that's the weirdest shit in the world, and it still wigs me out. So, but it's cool. Like, thank you. I mean, like, it's flattering still, above all that shit, because I believe that you did do that. I don't know why. But you did it.
I think I gained some wisdom from it, too. I was able to take your experiences and attribute them to what was going on to me.
Well,
it didn't do me well, but it worked. It worked well. I basically heard what you were saying, and I said, that's not going to happen to me. And it did. So.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Well, that could be any number of things.
Yeah, it was multiple.
Oh, well, I'm sorry to hear that, but at least you had a little bit of insight into it, when
I had fun.
Yeah.
It's good.
Yeah.
As long as you're having fun.
I've made a lot of fucking mistakes in my life, and I'm not trying to discourage people from making those mistakes, because my life is a series of face plants that's led to a place now that's relatively comfortable. You know what I mean? So I managed to bounce up out of different face plants and land in a place where I'm okay, and that's cool. So I don't want to deprive other people of that experience, because I had a lot of fun face planting.
That's what I always tell people. I mean, I fucked up a lot, but they were my fuck-ups at least. It was my life. That's what happened to me.
Ultimately, that's what it's all about, man. That's not to get too deep and stoned on you, but like, that's what it is all about. Like, this is your life. You got this one chance.
Yeah.
You do what you want to do with this, like this every day. Now, I don't live up to that ideal. I still fuck around and do things I don't want to do because I have to. But I try.
I don't want to.
I know Jacob tries too. I can tell. Just looking at Jacob.
I hope he does.
He tries.
What do I try?
Yeah. See, that's exactly it. He didn't feel like listening, so he tuned it all out.
I totally heard all of it except for what you said that I do. I missed that part.
No, it's all good, dude. My head hurts now.
And you were totally asked this in a question and answer video before, but I don't remember what you said. But have you ever tried doing stand-up or considered it? Because you have just a delivery that's just perfect for it.
I don't know that I could do stand-up. Because not every, like, people tend to remember the highlights of my videos. Like, because I will admit that my videos have a pretty strong curve. Like, some of it's pretty mediocre, and then I've got kind of these chunks where I know that I can throw out a story that's going to be really good. And so there's this kind of storytelling peak that happens in an arc downward after. And I don't think that translates well into stand-up comedy. Like, I'm not interested in standing up and telling jokes to people, and I don't know that I'm good enough to do what Bill Hicks did. This kind of freeform storytelling that he would do. I don't do that. So I don't know how I fit into the mold of a stand-up comedian. Like, I don't even know how it works.
Yeah.
I don't know that people would come. It takes me an hour to get through some stories. You know what I mean? Like,
oh yeah.
Like I'll the story I tell about the big bondage party that broke out. That story, if I tell it the way I want to tell it, that story lasts an hour. Well, most comedy like stand-up routines are half of that. You know what I mean? Like, you get half an hour, 45 minutes. People gonna come and listen to one fucking story? No. Do I have enough story? Like, there's actually a dude, and I don't remember what his name is, but he has the Machine story. Have you heard this story?
Machine story.
Where he, not to spoil anything because it won't, but he goes on a student trip to Russia, and it was during the 90s when the whole country was run by the mob. And he ends up, and so they had like bodyguards that literally worked for the mafia, like the Russian mafia. And he gets in tight with the bodyguards, and they start calling him the Machine because that's the only thing he knows how to say in Russian.
I've not heard this.
Oh, dude, you have to fucking watch this. Now, I don't know you want to do it in the middle of the thing, but write it down or something.
Yeah, I will.
Just search for, go to YouTube and search for The Machine, and you'll find it.
I'll make a note of it.
It's one of the fucking most amazing stories I've ever heard. And the guy has told it several times in public because it's so good. But you don't build a career on that. You know what I mean? Like, unless he comes out with something else that's amazing, that'll be it for him. And that's kind of where I'm at, where I've got this stable of things that have happened to me in my life. Some of them are interesting, some of them are sad, some of them are hilarious. Some of them combine all three of those things into some kind of holy trinity of story. But once I'm done with those, where do I go?
Yeah.
You know, what do I do? Because I don't take the same joy in telling stories that aren't. Well, I do, but that's stage work for me. That's acting on a stage, which I love to do too. That's how I tell stories that aren't true. But I'm not gonna have a career in that either. I'm not gonna be a professional theater actor. So, yeah, I'm kind of fucked both ways.
I gotta ask, what brought you here to this little stream here? How'd you get here?
Well, I'm subscribed to your Investigamer channel, and popped onto YouTube and saw that you were live and decided to duck in here and say hi.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Huh.
Well, there we go. Well, there goes my computer. It's crashing now, so I'm probably gonna kick you in a minute.
Well, oh yeah,
So if I don't come back.
Whatever happened to that plan of yours to do a little Let's Play channel? You still gonna do that?
You're gonna do this now. You're gonna do this now. It's kicking me.
Well, why don't you go out and come back in, Jake?
I probably will.
Okay. You do that.
Yeah,
you still got that.
Because I gotta go and get something to drink real quick. So okay. Yeah, and then I'll answer that when I get back.
Awesome. I'm gonna do that too. Oh shit. This isn't good. Pissed like a racehorse. Alright, I'm back. Okay. Chips and salsa.
Right.
Awesome.
Howdy, sir. Oh, you know what? Hold on 1 second. Let me get my headphones plugged back in.
All right.
All right, there we go.
For any of my subscribers that may still be watching, this live stream is no longer for your benefit, it's for mine. We've been itching to talk to this guy for like ever. That's no exaggeration.
Well, I appreciate that. That's very nice of you to say. Like I said, it always feels weird. I'm working on taking compliments from people. Like I've talked in my Hangouts about my therapy pretty extensively. So I'm in therapy, and that's one of the things that I've worked on is like trying to own a little bit of my strengths, and when people say nice things, not immediately feeling like embarrassed. Just saying thank you. So thank you. That's very nice. So yeah, you asked about a Let's Play channel. Oh, are we gonna wait for Jacob to get back, or?
Let me check on him.
Yeah.
He's a close personal friend of mine.
Yeah, man.
Let's see.
I like it. I don't want to. I want to have him left out of the convo. Here.
Oh shit. Well, there he is.
Yeah.
Hey there. Paul's going to explain the status of his Let's Play channel.
I think it's actually going to be a streaming channel. I think I'm actually going to do some Twitch streaming first and see if that parlays itself. Like, see if a highlights channel turns into something. But I really like the idea of playing live with other people. That to me that's the most fun I've had in gaming in a long time. And the idea of just kind of playing by myself is less appealing to me. So I'm going to play some Diablo 3 and some Titanfall to start.
What do you think of Titanfall?
I think it's atrocious, and I think it's great, all at once.
Okay.
The story is fucking horrifyingly bad, and typically I like story in a video game, and it's a really disappointing story. It's unintelligible story-wise.
Yeah.
Like, there's just nothing
it's like
there.
Borderlands, and then it's up in the corner talking to you.
Right, yeah, it's really, really ridiculously stupid on the story. But the gameplay is so fun. Like, rodeoing the big giant robots is so fun to me. Like, jumping onto them and ripping out chunks of their circuitry or whatever the fuck you do. Like, that to me is amazing. So,
People Crisis with Gundams. That's what it felt like to me. Felt like Crisis with Gundams.
Crisis with Gundam. Yeah,
Oh, you played it, Sherwin?
Yeah.
Oh, you fucking are you? How did you play it? On a PC or Xbox One?
Xbox One.
You have a friend that has that system?
I have to.
Wait, you have that motherfucker! I forgot about that. See, I'm a cheap bastard, so I bought a PS4.
Yeah, I'm looking at Infamous and I'm going, I wish I got that.
What? I haven't even got a hold of it yet, and I'm already disappointed.
Is the you know what you do get though? You get Destiny, dude.
Ooh.
That's true.
I think
I'm loving the look of Destiny.
I think Destiny is a PS4 exclusive, isn't it?
I think.
Or am I wrong?
I think it comes out on PS4 first, and then
it gets stuff.
Oh, okay.
Let me
It either comes out on it first, or it gets like
special stuff. Yeah.
Because I'll be honest with you, Infinity Ward made this game, this Titanfall game, and if you've ever played a Call of Duty game, you kind of know how the progression system of this works and how the combat feels, minus the movement. The movement is much better in Titanfall than it ever was in any of the. It's so fun to like wall run and double jump and all of that shit. But beyond that, it's very much a Call of Duty game. And Destiny looks like something completely fucking different.
I just noticed Paul McCartney is a composer on Destiny. That is bizarre.
I heard about that. That's weird.
That's amazing. They have a Beatle. So you may live to you may live to not regret your PS4 purchase, because I have a feeling that game's going to be fucking awesome.
Yeah.
So on your stream channel, is that going to be primarily PC?
At first, yes. My ultimate goal is to get, and like I don't really know how to do it. How to stream? I know what's involved, but I've never fucked around with it. Like I know I need either a PVR or a capture card for my PC to be able to record like my Wii U or whatever.
I would recommend the PVR 2 gaming. There's like a special edition or something that is there's no delay on it. Yeah, there's like no delay on it, so it's really good for streaming.
Oh, okay.
It's like the gaming edition plus or some bullshit like that. It's like $150.
Because my ultimate goal is, like, I would love to stream Monster Hunter. Oh, God. How much fun would I have streaming Monster Hunter? So much fun. So, yeah, I'd love to be able to do console or PC eventually, but I'm getting to the point now where I can do PC. I'm upgrading my network to the point where I can stream pretty reliably, and I just upgraded my computer. I just put an SSD in and took my RAM up to 16 gigs.
Oh, that's good shit.
So I'm getting to the point where I can stream PC, so I want to start there and kind of move along after that. I bet you're feeling better after getting some chips and salsa up in you, huh?
A little bit. I'm really floaty up here. Crazy. I hope I'm not begging the shit out of everyone.
By the way.
Are you
going
to
go to the gas station and bought shit.
There you go.
Got me a Rice Krispies, some shrimp.
What a dinner!
That
balanced meal.
I can't think of two things that don't go together better than a Rice Krispie treat and shrimp, dude. That's fucking gross. Oh, that's amazing. Oh, dude, I salute you. That is awesome.
Everything else required that I have like pots and pans, and I'm not gonna do that shit. So I got an easy shrimp.
Exactly. But there's no microwavables? Do you not have a microwave in that dorm?
Well, I have a microwave, but I didn't have anything to put the fucking stuff in, so I just had to get the one that came with a cup.
Oh, that's me.
There you go.
I'm so fucking lazy with doing the dishes.
Cup of noodles, yo. That's different. That's different entirely. See, I thought you got like a bag of shrimp or something.
No.
Like a bag of like that pre-cooked shrimp and a Rice Krispie treat. No, dude, you got a fucking cup of noodle. That's good. Yeah, no. That's good. That's good shit. You can eat both of those together. You can probably just
lunch with shrimp.
Yeah. I bet if you dipped that Rice Krispie treat in that noodle, it would be delicious.
I think I can survive that mystery.
I recently started dating a girl who hates ramen. And after she said that, I'm like, I don't even know you.
Yeah.
I hope he's not going to college. He won't survive.
Yeah. Jacob's PC had to restart again.
Oh, that's okay. How do you hate ramen? How does that even happen?
I don't know.
How do you grow up in the Western world and hate ramen?
It's crazy.
Well,
This is my first meal today.
You showing off that vape?
Oh, I'm not trying to show it off.
I spent like 4 hours doing the research. So trying to figure out what's the cheapest vape I can get that'll, get me high the way I want it to.
Yeah. Now, I don't know what. Never mind. No, yeah, I did a bunch of research before I purchased anything.
Mm-hmm.
And the one you got was high on my list, so
Mm-hmm.
I think it'll be real good.
Awesome. I also have a bong. I'm thinking I can like run it into the bong, and then put some ice cold water in there. I don't know.
Yeah, you can actually.
Get serious with that, yeah.
I think you can. Yeah,
I'm pretty sure.
You'll be able to run it through your bong. Put ice in the bong, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Is it big enough to put ice into?
Yep.
Oh, dude.
I do that normally.
You're never gonna have lung problems ever again. It's gonna be just like breathing normal air, but it gets you high. That's awesome.
Shit.
And isn't that what we all want?
With a refreshing minty aftertaste. Oh.
You could do that. You can infuse it with those aromatherapy droplets or whatever.
Yeah.
That's a minty fresh high.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what I would do at this point. Like not like that I'm addicted, like I gotta have it, but like it has been so helpful to me.
Yeah.
That like I don't know, at this it so helps me to mellow out. Like if I get one day a week like this where I can just smoke a little vape a little, I guess. Vape a little and then hang out and fucking relax. That's so incredibly helpful to me. Something that I haven't been able to do for years. So that's awesome.
You were talking about Alien, the movie, in one of your hangouts. Are you a big horror movie fan?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've been trying really hard to find good ones that are actually like new.
Mm-hmm.
It's difficult. I think. Like a lot of my friends watched the what was it? The Conjuring. And thought that was scary. I didn't think that was scary at all.
I didn't think it was scary, but I liked it. I liked how it was made.
Yeah,
I think it was better than that other movie he was in, Insidious.
I saw the new Carrie, and that made me scream at the television.
Like scream at it, not scream because of it.
Yeah. I was just like, come on! This is stupid!
Oh. Yeah, I probably could have told you that one was going to be bad. Like Carrie is one of those movies that never needs to be made again.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? It's the original is pretty great, pretty creepy and atmospheric, and has a great crescendo at the end. But you don't make that again. You don't remake The Godfather. You know what I mean? You don't fucking yeah.
I didn't have anything to compare it to. I went to see the new one.
Yeah, you don't cast Colin Farrell as, Michael Corleone. And Bryan Cranston as Don Corleone and fucking remake The Godfather.
I want to see that.
Yeah, now I want to see it.
No.
Bryan Cranston as anything I want to see.
Godzilla is looking pretty damn fantastic.
Just because of him, or what?
Yeah, it looks pretty good.
Come on, man.
It's fantastic because it comes out on my birthday, May 16th.
For an American-made Godzilla, that it definitely helps,
Yeah.
What do you think of Evil Dead?
I love Evil Dead. Oh, Evil Dead 1 and... I love Evil Dead 1 and 2. I love Army of Darkness.
Is it gonna work? Is it gonna work? Yeah.
I see it. There it is.
So sexy.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Did you like the remake?
No.
Really?
No.
I don't know. I had mixed feelings, but I liked how it ended. The feast on this motherfucker. I thought that was cool.
Yeah, I
liked the special, the effects that were practical.
I just There were things about, but once again, I just felt like I didn't need to re-see I didn't need to see Evil Dead through another lens. You know what I mean? Like, I appreciate that they did it with the kind of practical, real-world effects. I think more movies need to do that.
Definitely.
Because if you look at a movie like we were talking, this whole thing started with Alien and Aliens, right?
Yeah.
Our conversation tonight, that's what you started with. Aliens was all done in camera, and it's still one of the best looking films ever.
Yeah.
I mean, there were some post-production things, but like as far as the models and stuff go, all in camera, all of the aliens, all in camera, all scale on the Queen alien, you know what I mean? Like, and it still looks fucking fantastic. So I think more movies need to do that, but I just didn't feel like I needed to see Evil Dead again.
The fucking blonde guy, what the hell? He took so much damage. It was ridiculous.
Yeah. He did.
Fucking nail gun, just hit him over the head with a crowbar, just... I can't even...
He died like 2 or 3 times in that movie. Really.
Stupid. The scene with the syringe, just what the fuck?
Yeah, but the originals, man. The original Evil Dead's pioneering movies, dude.
The second one's my favorite.
Oh, yeah.
I laughed the shit out of that movie the second time I saw it. The scene where all the shit starts laughing at him.
Yeah.
That's like a crystallizing moment for me.
Yeah, no, it breaks out of horror and into comedy and blends the two together seamlessly and makes a movie that is simultaneously scary. Like, it still creeps me out, like the thing chained up in the cellar. Like, that shit, I'm sorry, dude, that's a frightening thing to me. Like, I get scared when I think about it, but it's hilarious the way he kills it. You know what I mean? He shoots it in the chest and it does a backflip into the basement, like retarded, right? Like, it's the funniest shit ever. But it's fucking it's scary too.
Who was the actor from the original one?
Bruce Campbell. Yeah. That's like the coolest guy ever put to film.
Okay, have you seen that movie about Bruce Campbell?
No.
Where Bruce Campbell plays himself or something like that? Have you heard of that? You need to watch it. It's ridiculous. I don't remember what it's called. I think
What's
it's called Being Bruce Campbell.
Is it called Bruce Almighty?
No. I have to look it up. But I saw it once. I didn't know anything about Walking Dead or whatever movies he was in. Evil Dead. And you definitely have to know about his movies.
I have not yet watched
you might actually enjoy it.
I just realized I'm not going to be able to watch Cosmos Stone tomorrow.
I still need to watch the last episode that came out.
I'm just not going to watch it. I'll put it off till Monday.
What is this now that you're not able to?
Cosmos. Neil deGrasse Tyson. Yeah. I told myself I'm gonna watch it stoned this time.
That would be something, because those visual effects, man, they're good.
Oh, dude, Cosmos is always and forever going to be good high. Like even the old Cosmos.
Yeah.
Like especially the old Cosmos.
Probably.
I'm sorry. I love me some Neil deGrasse, but
billions and billions.
Yeah. We are all made of star stuff. It's like, oh, Jesus, yes, we are.
You're right. I never thought of it that way.
Yeah. We're cousins to all life on the planet. You know, and you're like, oh, man, I fucking am, dude. I'm literally related to everything on this planet that has life. Like, oh, my God, Carl. You just blew my mind with some shit that I already knew. I fucking love Cosmos. I'm not the biggest fan of the new one, but it's still good. It's still good. I kind of feel about the new Cosmos the way I feel about the new Evil Dead.
Well,
I appreciate
science gets updated, you know, it changes.
Yeah, that is true. That is true. I guess I'd just rather it be the 70s.
That must be it.
think we still had a chance in the 70s. You know, in the 70s we could have still turned it around. You know, if we'd have done it right.
We fucking tried.
Yeah, but at this point, nah.
Give up.
Nah. Yep, I surrender. GG no re.
Continue? Question mark. No.
I was in a private Q&A session with Neil deGrasse Tyson.
Oh,
Really?
I went to because my friend was offered a scholarship at a school, and they gave him a ticket to go see him, and one other person could go. So I went with him, and it was pretty sweet.
Yeah. Did you get to ask him anything?
I think I did. Yeah, I asked him. I asked him if there was like white holes or something somewhere, like black holes, but the other end, where shit just like in a parallel universe where shit's just coming out of it, like.
Right. What did he say?
I don't remember what he said. I think.
No. How do you forget that?
No idea.
Yeah. Like, how do you get the chance to ask Neil deGrasse? Hold the fucking phone. Hold the phone. You had a chance to ask, Neil deGrasse Tyson one question. You asked him a pretty good question. Like, if you get sucked into a black hole, like, where does it spit you out? What does that look like?
I think he pretty much just said, we have no idea.
Oh.
So, a little anticlimactic, but...
Yeah. Man, we need to figure that shit out.
I patted him on the shoulder, though, before he left.
Did you?
So there's that.
Is that the most famous person you've ever touched?
It is. I put on Facebook afterwards, I was like, I touched this man today. I can feel the science resonating through my skin.
Right?
Did you conduct any experiments afterwards?
I should have. Compared the scienciness from one sample of my skin to another.
Wow.
Yeah, I only have accidentally touched celebrities, except for one. I purposefully touched the lead singer of the Meat Puppets. This was like 3 months ago. I went to see the Meat Puppets in this little club, and it was so small that, like, to get on the stage, they had to walk through the crowd. And so they did like a an hour and 10-minute set, and were sweaty as hell. And as the dude walked by me, as he was coming off stage, I patted him on the back, and just like was soaked in sweat. Like my whole arm and hand was gross. And I was like, dude, why did I do that? Like, why did I touch that guy? Because now I just want to like wash his hand like desperately. So yeah, no. At least you got to touch like Neil deGrasse's nice dry tweed jacket.
You know what was funny? Is like he was so late to the Q&A session, and he walks in there with like these shades on and shit. It's just like, what a fucking stud. You don't give a fuck. The show starts and he walks in.
Damn it.
Because we were all sitting in there like, is he coming? Because there was like another whole bigger event later that he was going to be talking
Bigger
to.
than Neil deGrasse Tyson?
No, I mean it was him, but he was talking to like a huge audience afterwards.
Oh, okay.
And so we went to see that, but we got to go to the private session beforehand. And yeah, so we were all just like, is he just going to not come to this?
Ooh, I'm going to get myself devil horns.
That's kind of a dick move, actually.
Yeah.
Like if I was, have you ever thought about like if you were famous, how you would act to people? Like
I'd be an asshole.
I were ever, you think so?
I just know. I know. I'd like to think I'd be good, but I know I'd be an asshole. I'd be like, I'll tell you this: if I had like a super large amount of money, rather than donating to charities, I'd find like one person somewhere and be like, "Here's $1 million. Go crazy."
Wow.
Just to see what would happen. They'd
Make
be
one
forever in
person
my fucking
stay.
debt.
Man, Paul, ever since I saw that Q&A of yours, I don't know which one it was, but you told the story about Dreyfus. I have wanted to listen to that. I hate you.
Dreyfus. Yeah, dude, I can't find the CD. And I know I have it, so I'm not worried that it's not there, but it's gonna like require me digging through shit that's in my attic.
Man, if you ever find it, PM me.
If I do, I'm gonna try and contact the guys and see if they mind me putting it online somewhere, because like it literally exists nowhere online, unless it's somewhere that I've dug. I've went looking, and I've asked the other guys, and like they're all in the same place as me. The guys I went with, they all owned Dreyfus CDs and don't know where they're at. Something happened to it. Mine got busted. This, that. So, but it really is, dude. It's pretty fucking brilliant stuff.
I see that you're an angel.
Yeah. Yeah. Worship me.
Okay, if you
You got a pretty big
insist.
ego there.
I can't see you, so there's nothing wrong with that, I suppose.
The power of Christ compels you.
I saw a thing they were doing fucking like online exorcisms, like over Skype or some shit. Like, who the hell? Okay, first off, exorcisms. Who believes that shit? Second, who believes it work over fucking Skype?
Well, I guess I think there's a better question than that, though. Why wouldn't it work over Skype? Like, why right? Like, why can't it work in a place where it's being fucking recorded and verified? Like, that's the fucking question. Like, way back on my channel, there was a dude, he's still around, that FOTM1 guy.
I remember that.
Yeah, who claimed that he could heal sick people and diagnose anybody's illness, that God had given him this power. And, dude, I told him, I said, I have several illnesses. I was like, if you're able to fucking correctly diagnose, like, one or two of my illnesses, I'll straight up say that you have some kind of power. Like, I'll believe. And he was like, well, blah, blah. He balked at it and was like, it doesn't work that way. And,
What way? The way that it works?
Yeah. And I'm like, dude, here, you talk shit about it on your fucking channel all day long. You talk about how you can do this shit. I'm giving you the opportunity to prove it live. Like, diagnose me. Diagnose me, motherfucker. Like, do it. And then prove that you're this fucking healer, and everybody in the world will convert to your religion. And he was like, no, it doesn't work that way. And I was like, well, that's a goddamn shame, isn't it?
The power to diagnose people. It doesn't work by diagnosing people.
Yeah. Like, it seems to fucking work in every other way that you try and use it. Like, you're able to diagnose people's cancer and cure them of cancer by exorcising demons, but I tell you to fucking do it in front of people, and you can't. So, yeah. Why wouldn't it work over Skype?
You can only tell stories of it,
Yeah.
I just have to wonder how many of those people, though, for the exorcisms are just pretending to be fucking possessed on the other side, and they're just like just totally pulling this guy's fucking dick.
Right.
So like, wah! I am possessed.
Well, I think most of the people that are involved in stuff like that are probably just really mentally ill.
Probably.
They might believe that they're possessed, and
I'm sure most of them do.
Yeah.
Fuck me. Hey, Paul, do you play any trading card games like Magic the Gathering, anything like that?
I used to play Magic the Gathering a long time ago. I've still got a shoebox of some really old, really valuable cards.
Ah, you should sell that stuff.
Dude, do you know about Magic the Gathering?
I'm pretty knowledgeable of it, yeah.
All right, you stay right there. I'm gonna go grab my shoebox and go through some of my cards.
Okay.
You tell me if there's anything that's worth a shit in there. So I love Magic the Gathering. I love talking Magic the Gathering. So hold on, I'll be right back.
All right. What if
Do
I
you
got
have it
listened
on?
to?
Do you have it on Steam, like the Magic the Gathering?
Yes, I
rules
do.
and
I have
chapters?
the 2014 edition. I can get any other one though.
Oh, cool. Yeah, we could play. We could play there. I've got 2012 and 2013. I think I've got 2014. I don't know. I'll have to look. But anyway, I'll be right back.
Alrighty.
What are you talking about now?
We're talking about Magic the Gathering. He's gonna visit his cards.
Mm.
I think I'm more intoxicated than I've been in a long time. So if I stop making sense, you know why. Oh man. This is just as good as being high, to be honest. This is crazy.
Whatever you can do, you know?
Why did I even want weed?
Finally, we're living up to the name of the stream.
What? Oh, yeah. I wonder if I haven't even looked at it. I wonder if anyone is still watching this. I'm just enjoying the shit out of the company. Yeah. 5 people apparently. I feel sorry for them.
Troopers.
We're not paying attention to those fucks.
Have they asked anything?
No.
So, I simultaneously realized 2 things. Number 1, I don't know where the fuck I put that box, and I'm not gonna go find it.
That's okay.
And number 2, it probably would have been retarded to like waste time streaming with me reading off like old obsolete Magic
dude.
cards.
I don't give a shit.
I was like, it'd be like 2 grandmothers talking about knitting for like 3 hours. You know what I mean? But yeah, no, you should totally add me to your Steam.
Oh yeah.
We'll play some Magic the Gathering or some shit sometime.
I guess you could type it in the group chat.
It's just Paul's ego.
Okay.
Yeah, just add me over there.
Alright. I will do that. Oh, fuck.
Yeah, do you still actually play Magic?
I actually didn't. I did not play it growing up. I played mostly, and this is gonna sound kind of dumb. I played mostly Yu-Gi-Oh, and I got into Pokemon recently. And then after that, I just went out and bought a shit ton of Magic cards. I played it a little bit in middle school, but you know, I recently got out and actually like forced myself to learn all the rules. And I've got a pretty decent set of cards now, so I know it pretty well.
It's pretty cool. Yeah, I haven't played in so long that a lot of the newer rules on cards I don't know yet. Like the last time I genuinely played, flanking was new, and flanking I think is a really old thing now in Magic.
Either I'm too intoxicated or I don't remember that.
What, flanking?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't really remember what it did. I remember it came out and I didn't. They might have, yeah.
Because I don't remember that at all. Fuck me. Oh, that's.
So do you play any Hearthstone? Not that it's a real trading card game, but it's kind of like that.
No.
Never tried Hearthstone, huh?
Mm-mm. I'm trying to remember. I recently like heard of it. People were asking me about it in my Q&A, I think.
Oh, were they?
Yeah, and I didn't know what it was.
Yeah, it's like a Blizzard trading card game.
Oh yeah.
Where you kind of play against one another and collect cards and make decks and.
I'm trying to keep up with the Japanese card games coming out, like Vanguard and shit.
Oh, yeah.
All my friends play card games. I constantly hear these new card games. I'm just constantly out of the loop. And they're expensive as hell. It's an addiction, really. I mean, have you ever bought a pack of cards and took them home and just tried to set them on your desk and not open them, it's really hard.
I used to, because I tried to do that because I didn't have the money to keep up. I was a teenager when I was playing, and I worked a part-time job and barely had enough money to pay for the shit that I needed, much less fucking Magic cards. So, like, I would buy like a box of Magic cards, right?
Yeah.
And try and keep myself like open one pack a day, and that would be my new pack for the day, and that would last me a month, you know, because there's 30 packs in a box or whatever. And I would try and force myself not to open the whole fucking box, knowing that I wouldn't be able to afford to buy another Magic card for at least like 6 months.
Yeah.
And I would sit there and open the entire box in one night.
Wow.
Because I couldn't stand to have it unopened.
Yeah. There's a card shop, and yeah, those still exist apparently. But there's a card shop right down the street from me, and it's only open I think 4 days of the week or something. And every time I walk in there, it's just like, I know I'm gonna spend a lot of money. This is really shitty.
Yeah, I stopped myself when I started getting into other trading card games. There was one called Rage that was based on, I think the werewolf mythology from I don't know, the Vampire the Masquerade werewolves. I started playing that trading card game for a while, and then there was one called it was like a Japanese mythology trading card game called not Fist of the North Star, that's an anime. Something like that, like Legend of the Five Rings. Yeah, that's what it was. Legend of the Five Rings.
Yeah.
And I started buying those, and I was, you know what, I gotta stop this because I'm gonna like go broke buying these stupid fucking cards, and then I'm gonna be a 30-year-old man and have nobody to play with, just have a bunch of cards. I don't want that. But yeah, no, they're a lot of fun. And I wish like some of my friends that had the same. I know I've got friends that played with me then that probably held on to their cards. I don't think I could even play with people now because the cards that I have would probably be so wildly out of date that they wouldn't even work.
A lot of the out-of-date cards are actually really overpowered. The tournaments usually allow, I think, 4 or 5 years of the recent cards, and then after that it's like banned. But I have a friend who has all cards from like 2003, and he's got a card. I have a card called Murder, and it takes, I think, 3 or 4 taps to use, and it kills a monster. It's pretty simple. And he has the identical card, but it takes less to use.
Right.
Like, wow, that's...
Yeah.
What the hell?
I have... Most of my cards are actually way older than that.
Yeah.
I have cards from like 1994 or 95.
Sure.
That's when I was playing. So I have these cards that are apparently like banned in tournaments called Mox cards. They're artifact cards that are 0 casting cost. They're basically landless land. They generate constant mana power stuff so that you can tap them at will and get as many mana as you need.
Wow.
Mox Emerald, Mox Jade, Mox Pearl. Anyway, I have a bunch of old cards, and I don't even know. Like I said, I don't even know.
Those must be worth a lot of money.
Nah, maybe.
I mean,
I haven't. My problem with that is that I played with my cards.
Oh
so
yeah.
They're all worn down and shit.
It's
I mean,
the
they're
same
not.
thing with me and Yu-Gi-Oh. I have so many cards that they're worth like $30 or something online, and then there's a huge bend right down the middle because I was a fucking stupid little kid and I didn't know how to take care of my shit.
Right.
It's not right.
Yeah, and like I just didn't care back then. I never thought of them as collectibles. And
Yeah.
then when I finally got it through my head, by the time I got it through my head that like, wow, maybe I should take care of these because they're starting to get worn. And so I put slip covers and stuff on them. But even then, you're still playing with them, you know. They're still gonna get fucked up.
Yeah.
Now I see kids playing with like the full like hard covers on every card in their deck. Like, kids don't mess around anymore.
No. But that's gonna, like, they only cost so much because people, screwed with their cards. If everyone keeps their cards in good condition, they're not going to keep their value.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So there's got to be idiots like me.
Yeah.
Idiots like you and me that play with our cards, Yeah. If it wasn't for us, other guys wouldn't be getting rich selling their old cards.
What a kind thing of you to do.
I know.
You made the sacrifice so we didn't have to.
Mm-hmm.
The first time, when I first got into Magic recently, like a few months ago, the very first pack I bought, I pulled a holo card that's worth $34. And I took that as a sign of, oh, this card game's worth a lot. I didn't get another holo card for like 20 packs. They really keep those things tight-fisted. They do not give those out.
Yeah. Yeah, that is. I used to have to buy like singles.
Mm-hmm.
Like I would come up with a deck concept based around, 2 or 3 cards that I didn't have that I knew I could get if I traded or hopefully like not have to, but I used to go in and buy a single card for $20.
Yep.
But a lot of the stuff I had, I was able to trade for because I knew a lot of people that played. I was really lucky in that way. So I benefited from all of their collecting, you know what I mean? Because they might have something. Like I had a card called Nevinral's Disc. It's an artifact card that destroys... You play it and tap it or whatever, and it destroys every permanent in play. So it's like a reset button, basically. I didn't really need it.
Wow.
I recognized it was a decent card, so I didn't really need it, and I was able to trade it for like 4 Sengir vampires and just a bunch of really good shit. So those were good times.
I got screwed over as a kid.
You had what?
I got screwed over as a kid. People took me for gullible. And I was at the time. They showed me a card that looked pretty, and they were like, "Oh, this is worth 3 of those that I want."
Oh,
what?
Gave
them one,
dude.
And then years later, I'm like, "This card's worth $3. The one I traded you is worth 30."
Dude. See, that shit sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah. That guy can go to hell and die.
Don't rip off that
If
piece
you do
of shit.
drugs,
You don't rip off.
drugs, you go to hell before you die.
That is true. I am in hell right now.
Well, I guess hell's not that bad then.
Yeah. I am roasting for eternity right now.
More like baking. Man, I wish.
Well, dude, I'm sorry I kind of like barged in on your show and shit.
Oh no!
I'm sure you had like an agenda and you probably wanted people to watch.
No.
You had ideas of shit that you wanted to do with your show today. So, do you want me to like fuck off and let you get back?
If you leave, it ends. I put it that way.
Oh, okay. God,
This like made my night. Not even joking.
Oh well, thank you.
When I saw your name, I was like, that can't be the real one. Come on.
And see that once again, not to talk about shit I've already talked about, but that like blows my mind that people go like, "Are you the real?" Like I'm this fucking dork from California, and the fact that there's like this little weird subset community on YouTube that goes, "Are you the real Paul Vigo?" Like that to me is like the weirdest. It's the weirdest fucking thing in the world, but it's cool. So thank you. But yeah, I was gonna ask. What else are you playing right now? Like, I know you've got yourself a review channel. What are you working on?
I've been trying to catch up on a lot of old horror games. Because I grew up on horror movies, but I never played the horror games, which is weird. So I've been going on a huge Silent Hill binge, just playing the shit out of those games. And I'm actually in the middle of a Silent Hill series. But as far as new games, South Park was like a constant. I was laughing my ass off the whole thing. Other than that,
Silent Hill is pretty fucking amazing. Like the first 3 or 4 Silent Hills, I remember being terrifying.
Oh yeah,
pretty fucking good, really good.
Even now, with the graphics as outdated as they are, I'm still jumping.
Yeah.
I've been playing Outlast. That's good too.
Yeah. Those older horror games tend to be, for me, better than the newer ones because they rely less on the cheap jump scare and more on genuine creepy atmosphere. You know what I mean?
Yep. Subtle.
There's an old one for, I think it's a PS1 called Clock Tower.
I've heard of that. I've not played it.
It's almost kind of a point-and-click adventure game, but
yeah,
every once in a while a dude with giant fucking scissors will jump out of a closet and chase you, like relentlessly chase you throughout the entire level. And you have to get away from him like more than one screen and hide in a locker. And then sometimes then he slows down, right? As you're in the locker, slows down, chomping his scissors and shit as he walks up and down the hall, and then you're lucky he leaves and you survived. Sometimes he finds you and drags you out of the locker and stabs you with the scissors. That movie scarred. That game scarred me as a kid.
Oh really?
Like it was terrifying. Like I was afraid of giant scissors forever.
What about Edward Scissorhands?
Oh yeah, don't talk to me about that movie. That's a modern horror classic to me.
Yeah.
No, I'm kidding.
I love it, that movie. I also need to go and play Fatal Frame.
Fatal Frame is really good. Yeah. It's another one of those. And I'm assuming you've played all the Resident Evils too, right?
I have not. I've played... This is really going to disappoint you. I've played 5 and 6.
So the newer ones.
Yeah. And they were... No, I don't like them. I don't.
That's okay. No, I understand when people don't. Like, if you don't like the way that the characters move, in like, you instantly, like, I always tell people, like, rent one. I used to tell people, rent one, back when you could do that.
Yeah.
Rent one, and if play it, and if you don't like the movement, just stop playing it, because you're not gonna like the game.
Yeah,
I'll probably like the ones before that.
Controls.
That's what I mean. The controls, like
exactly.
Your character controlling like a tank. Like if you don't like that, then fucking don't play the games.
Because my friend was trying to get me to play Resident Evil 4 with him in co-op a lot, and I just couldn't get into it.
Yeah. Yeah, it's rough if you can't get into the control scheme, but I love them, but I totally understand when people don't. So no disappointment.
I bet I'll like the older ones, but 5, I was okay with 5. It got boring later into the campaign, but early on I liked it. 6, I liked the Leon campaign and nothing else really.
Yeah.
I haven't even played 6. Oh my god! The second campaign I tried was Chris Redfield, and it's all action, and it's so unenjoyable. I don't even know how to describe it.
Yeah, that's bad. I haven't even played 6 yet.
Yeah, that was the first game I ever reviewed, and I reviewed it for an older channel, and I want to go back and slap myself because I gave it like an 8 out of 10 or something, and I don't know. That's the first review I ever did, so when I look at it, I'm like, that's a bad video. I don't know.
So being a video game rater, let me ask you this. How do you feel about, like, are you fat? Is it easy to get a full score from you, like a 10? Or is that something that you would reserve for absolute?
I'm pretty picky, and lately I've gone really soft. So I only do like a score out of 5, and I'm really like generic with it. I don't I don't go into decimals. Like a lot of people, they're like, this is a 9.7, and I think like when you're rating something, how can you do that? Like, it's not a science. You can't put everything into a calculation and get a number. It's not
right.
So I do it very.
See, whenever I would review something, like I would always avoid rating anything just because I'm like, okay, well if I give this one a high rating, and then there's another one later I do that gets higher or lower, you're like, wait a minute. That game is totally better than that one.
They can always
like,
fact check the shit out of you.
I'll just tell you what's good about it. I'll tell you what's bad about it, and I'll let you decide if it looks good or not.
Yeah, that's an interesting way to look at it too, because the whole number rating thing is a pretty big controversy in video games because a lot of places throw out these really high ratings, like 5 out of 5, 5 stars out of 5. They throw these around, and then if a game gets 4 out of 5 stars, people think it's a bad game.
Yeah.
You know? So it's
unfortunate.
You know what I mean? And some of the best games that I've played, like I played this game for PS3 called Nier, that got like 3 out of 5 stars and shit. Such a great game. An amazing fucking game that if I was the type of person that just went on and was like, oh, I'm going to get this game, and then Call of Duty Ghosts gets 5 stars. You know what I mean? And it's a terrible fucking game.
I just think it's so funny, though. People give it, like, on IGN will give something like an 8 out of 10, and people are like, oh, it must be shit then. It's like, that's 8 out of 10. That's a good score.
Exactly.
That's amazing.
It's a B. I mean,
like, if you were dating a chick that was an 8 out of 10, you'd be fucking...
man.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You'd be a stud. Like, come on. But yeah, 8 out of 10 people see that and they're like, uh-oh.
There's just always people bitching no matter what score you get.
I only play the most superb games.
Yeah, yes. I only
Chris, I always notice that about when you review something. Is that you'd never go anything above like a 9.5, but you'd never go anything below an 8, otherwise it was insulting to the game.
Oh, come on.
Like I'd call like Halo 4 like a 7.5, and you're like, what? No, it deserves at least an 8, and everything was either an 8 or a 9.5. It was never anything higher or lower.
Well, that's because Halo 4 it's a really good game, in my opinion. And I think like 7.5 for that game is insulting, because, I mean, a Halo game has never gotten that low. That's pretty low for Halo, anyways.
For a Halo game, I'd give it a 7. For any other game, like if it was just some random game not Halo, I'd give it a higher score.
Okay.
I just feel like it's the thing. I feel like the games before.
Or you would review like a game that you thought was pretty bad, and you're telling me all these bad things, and you're giving.
The only problem I had with Halo 4 was a lot of times in the campaign you felt like you're just going from button to button. You're like pressing buttons. That's all you do in it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what the fuck is this? You can't come up with something better to do? Just
yeah. Yeah. Quick time events.
Yeah. But no, I go with the 5 now. If it's average, it's 3 out of 5. If it's good, it's 4 out of 5. If it's perfect,
you change
5
the way
out of
you
5.
do it now, but like before, when you first started.
I know. I was wishy-washy. I gave Dead Island Riptide, what, a 7 out of 10, I think? Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it was.
And that's considered good by most people, but I was talking it up like it's mediocre and yeah.
Well, did you think it was mediocre?
I had fun with it. Like, that's with me, as long as I have fun with a game, it's hard to give it a bad score, even though it's, on face value pretty bad. Like, they clearly just churned it out, and it's got so many bugs, and it's got all these problems, but I had fun with it, so I can't,
like,
I feel bad giving it anything less than a 7,
Right.
Every time I chop their heads off and their arms off, I'm like, that's so cool, and it never gets old. I don't know.
You watch Classic Game Room on YouTube?
I do.
He posts some of my favorite reviews, just the way he does it. He'll mostly, I feel like, just talk about what he enjoys about it, not so much like.
He doesn't really care about the game. He's just talking about like what he likes.
Yeah, it's just like, does this game have a flamethrower? Fuck yeah, flamethrowers.
Yeah. Yeah, I like that too. I tend to like those types of reviews. I actually found out about Nier through Classic Game Room's review of the game. He reviewed Nier, and yeah, I like that type of review style, but the numbered review style too, like I think you either, I don't know how you make that decision. That's probably why I won't do game reviews, because like how do you make the decision to either give out the 5s or not give out the 5s? And if 4 is your 5, then why not just give it a 5?
Man, I just go with my gut. I don't try to be scientific about it. It's not science. It's all subjective.
I think another good way to score things would be like don't buy it, just rent it, or don't even play it, or buy it. You know.
I used to do that, but I'd have a number score, but I'd be like, if it's 8, that means it's buyable. If it's 7, that means it's rentable. If it's 9, it's like you can't miss that shit, etc.
That's great. That's like.
Then there's the whole aspect of whether you like look at the price of it too. Like, is price a factor, or if you're just looking at it as a game?
See, that's another thing that would make it hard for me to be a game reviewer, because price is such a factor for me. I'm so cheap, dude. Like, it is so rare.
None of these games are worth the money.
Yeah, seriously. If I was like a big time game reviewer and people would send me games to play, I'd never be able to have a career, because I would have to tell
just
people
be like, don't buy it, guys.
Honestly, like, this is a great game, but it's really great because I got it for free. If I had to pay $50 for this experience,
it'd be okay.
Yeah, I'm pretty over it at that point. Because I like the last 2 games that I've bought at full price were I bought Titanfall at full price, and I bought that with birthday money. So I don't really think that matters. Like, my dad sent me a birthday check.
When's your birthday?
Like, oh, it's not. It hasn't come yet. It's April 1st. Is my
bullshit? No, it's not.
It is. I swear to God.
Man, I feel so. My condolences.
Yeah, honestly. I know. I've gotten a lot of fake dog poop for my birthday.
Wow.
I get lots of gag gifts, you know.
Oh, man.
How would you feel if later in life it was revealed to you that was just a joke and it wasn't actually your birthday?
Well, my life started out as a joke. That's the great part of it. It's like my mom called my dad when she went into labor with me on the 1st. And my dad thought she was trying to joke with him, because my mom is a notorious April Fool's prankster. And so she literally almost had me in the back of a taxi because my dad wouldn't fucking believe. He was like, literally, he was like, no, you're not. You're not getting me. I'm at work. Leave me alone. And she called back, and she's like, the contractions are 10 seconds apart. And he's like, shut up. No, they're not. You know what I mean? So she had to call a fucking taxi, and almost had me in the back of a taxi because she didn't want to call an ambulance and pay for the ambulance.
God.
So that's how it started. That's probably how it'll end.
That's how it'll end. In the back of a taxi.
Yeah, I'll call 911 because I'm having a heart attack at 70, and they'll be like, "Sir, you shouldn't prank this line. Lives are at stake," you know. Yep. And that's it.
I will be right back. I've got to piss like a racehorse.
All right.
Do it.
Does a racehorse piss like more than a normal horse?
That's a good question. I don't know.
I've always wondered where that
came to be.
Yeah, where that phrase came from. Because like I've seen, like I grew up out in the country. I've seen horses piss, and they piss a lot. Like I can't imagine a racehorse pisses more,
even more
than just a normal horse pisses.
You have to imagine something less, like a mule or a pony would probably do a decent amount as well.
They do. I can confirm.
I imagine
it's like a gallon of urine every time. It's ridiculous.
Well, I mean, when you look at the fucking schlongs those things have, you know.
Well, yeah, you gotta think there's probably a bladder to go along with that thing.
Yeah. There's probably a reason for that through the evolutionary process.
Yeah. Why are we talking about horse penises?
I don't know. It had to find its way into conversation at some point. It was inevitable.
Hijack the Investigamer stream to talk about horse penises. Well, at least he lived up to the name of the stream.
Yeah.
It is drinking now. He is drinking now. I watched him down like a full bottle of wine in the last hour, so.
There you go, champ.
What a guy.
How was your stream, Chris? He's still muted.
Holy shit. So I looked
Oh,
up,
fuck,
I now
I forgot
have the
about it.
answer to our question about the racehorse thing.
Oh, okay. Oh,
Says-
God.
I thought you guys would
Racehorses
call me that.
are commonly given Lasix, which is a powerful, I don't know how to fucking pronounce this, diuretic? Diuretic.
Yeah, yeah.
They pee a lot right before they race. We're talking gallons and gallons.
Oh, God. Well, that makes sense.
Yeah.
We've been discussing the whole time you've been gone,
I
Chris.
thought you would.
Like whether a racehorse pisses more than a normal horse.
I always thought they wouldn't let them piss before the race, so it's like when they get done, they get to piss, so they like run faster. That's what I always thought.
How would they keep them from pissing? Just like tie a rubber band.
I don't know.
That would be cruel as shit.
Talk about blue balls, man.
Oh man, that's fucking awful. Dude. I can't believe you thought that horse racing was that awful. Like, I mean, it probably is pretty awful to the horses anyway. But like that level of like, no, you don't get to piss unless you run, pony, run.
So that's why they piss so fast. Is because they know they get to piss afterwards.
I can't find you on Steam. I can't find you.
Okay, well let me see here.
If you search Investigamer, you'll find me.
Okay, well I'll just do that then. How's that?
Yeah.
Friends list. Oh, I'm not signed in. Are you Charlie Waffles?
No.
No.
I know that person, but
Oh, you do? I just
Yeah.
ignore. Okay, Charlie Waffles, send me another one.
he found
Sorry.
it, but I didn't. Motherfucker.
Yeah.
I've tried Paul Zigo no space, Paul Zigo with space.
It's Paul Zigo. Maybe try with capital P, capital E. I don't think that should make a difference, but
Nah. Weird. The fuck?
anyway, let me search here. Oh wait, I need to add a friend. That's right. And Investigamer.
It should be like Chris Investigamer or something like that. I don't know.
Chris the Investigamer. There you
Yep.
go. Okay. Add as friend.
There you are.
And then yeah, Charlie Waffles. Send me another one and I will add you. I'm sorry, I hit ignore. I don't typically like just accept random invites.
How can you turn down somebody
But
with a
Charlie-
name like that?
I know, Charlie Waffles. I feel bad about it already.
Let me take a look at your account here. Yeah, it's a sexy account. Saints Row 4. I'm actually giving that game away.
Are you?
Yeah, having this
Cool game.
little contest thing.
Oh, neat. Yeah, that's a really fun game,
It is. Whipping dildos out and slapping people with them.
right? Somebody else
Jesus,
just
205 games. I think that's like pretty much the same amount of games I have. That's a lot.
I've got a reasonable collection. A lot of I buy a lot of the humble indie bundles.
Yeah, same here.
And so that's why I've got a lot of games that I paid like,
I
And I
love
don't-
that stuff.
oh, me too. Me too. Like half of that is like the Gene Forge saga. I bought a bunch of like old RPGs, old CRPGs, and they released like 19 or 20 games
Mhm.
are just the Gene Forge saga alone.
I see you. You had the same problem as me. You put 40 hours into The Binding of Isaac.
Oh yeah,
That game is addicting.
It is, and then yet I wasn't good enough at it to get good at the game because I'd get frustrated. So I would watch people play it and go, man, it looks like they're having a good time, and then I would play it and it would just be this horrifying, frustrating mess of like dying and never getting any good rolls on anything.
Yeah.
And so I kind of gave up on it. But yeah, it's a good game.
Did you manage to beat Hotline Miami?
I did.
Ah, that's a pretty hard game too.
Hotline Miami.
I love it.
Oh, it's great. Yeah, I didn't quite clear. I've been meaning to go back and get all the secret tiles and everything because I really enjoyed Hotline Miami to the point where I'd like to get everything out of it that I can. I want to get all the masks and all that stuff.
Oh God, I just thought of playing it while high.
Oh. I've played it while high, so
really?
I can attest that. Yeah.
Even the music by itself would be enough for me.
Oh, dude. Yeah. I used to just kind of kick back and listen to the opening credit music. Oh God, it's such a good game. I'm so glad that so many people seem to know about it.
Yeah.
I've talked to several people like in my hangouts recently who know about it, and I'm like, oh, that's good. It's so good. Like I want to encourage more games like that.
Yeah. I was meaning to ask when I was pissing. I thought about asking you. You still hold these hangouts like every Friday, or has that been
recently I haven't, and it's funny. I probably could have, but I've been gun shy about doing it recently because my internet has sucked so bad. And I'm in the process of, like, I have to have a tree trimmed in my fucking backyard, and then, so that's happening on Sunday, and then I'm going to get Comcast finally, which, I mean, nobody's excited about having to pay Comcast, but it's going to be a lot better. Yeah, it's a lot better than what I've got now, so. Yeah, I've had so many network problems on the Hangouts, but yeah, after that, I'm going to start doing... So after I get everything done every Friday, I think, will either be a Hangout or a stream. I might just, like, stream a game on Fridays. I might do a Hangout. I kind of want to juggle back and forth between the two and try and keep my YouTube audience connected with my Twitch audience. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't want to ditch my YouTube audience.
Yeah.
But I also don't want to use YouTube's shitty streaming service, so I'm gonna use Twitch.
Yeah, it's not the best, yeah. That's true. Chetwin, are you playing the Wii U right now?
Yes, I decided to play it when you were talking about Magic because I have no contribution to that conversation whatsoever.
That's way back, man.
You play Monster Hunter?
You know, people tell me to, but I had it for the Wii, so I kind of already know what it's about, and I wasn't that big into it, and I don't feel like buying it again, you know?
Yeah.
So, because it's on my shelf on the Wii, and I don't want to pay more money for the same thing with more stuff.
Got it.
I don't know.
No, I totally understand. If you don't like it, you don't like it. Oh man, I love it though. Oh, I'm so into Monster Hunter, and playing with other people. Like, while they're on Skype, oh my god, it's such a different game. Completely different game, hunting the monsters with other people. It's so good.
Yeah, I can imagine. People tell me to get it all the time. People like angrily tell me, like, buy it so we can play.
Right.
This guy, he got 3D World, and he's like, it's okay. I heard that was these knees. I'm not saying it was, like, okay as in, like, borderline mediocre. It was good. It just wasn't, like, didn't blow me away. Like, it was pretty, and I liked playing as the multiple people, but, like, I played 3D Land, so... Plus, it's supposed to be, like, the next Freddy adventure, and after playing Galaxy, I kind of expected something on that scale. I think it's just because you've kept up with this stuff. Like, when I played New Super Mario Bros., that was totally new to me, and I was like, oh man, this is amazing. And you're like, well, it's just,
Yeah, if you play
Super Mario Bros. on Wii, but with a little better graphics.
And then played it on the Wii U, you wouldn't be that
yeah,
excited about it.
I just got 3D Land myself, and it's the first Mario game that I've played since like the N64. Like I haven't even played the Galaxies. I skipped the whole Wii generation.
Those are
so for me, I'm just like, wow, this is amazing. Like that.
Yeah, I can imagine that.
Yeah, not having played anything since way back in the day.
That was me with Zelda. I skipped right from Legend of Zelda original and right to like Skyward Sword. And everyone else was like, "Oh, Skyward Sword isn't very good." I'm like, "What are you talking about? This is amazing."
Yeah.
See, now I had a friend the other day tell me that he liked Call of Duty Ghosts, and he hadn't played it since Call of Duty 4. So I think if you keep up with the series, it becomes less, enthralling.
Maybe that's what we should do. Like, just skip, like,
take a break for like a couple years and come back.
maybe that's why I hated Final Fantasy 13 or whatever it was so much. Because I played every Final Fantasy preceding that. Maybe I needed to take a Final Fantasy break.
That's one thing I'm afraid to try and play. Just because the people I know who like it get so into that shit, and there's so many of them.
Yeah, you don't have to play all of them, though. The great thing about Final Fantasy is you don't have to play all of them. You can just pick one and play it and see if you like it, because they're all pretty equally good. Except for the latest one. Don't do that.
That Charlie Waffles guy messaged me, or has been messaging me, and I totally forgot he was messaging me. And he said, "Paul seems like a cool dude. I sent him a friend request. I'll understand if he doesn't accept it, though."
Oh, dude, well, tell Charlie Waffles to send it again, dude. Yeah. I feel like a dick. I just kind of reacted when you said no and hit ignore. Oh, maybe I
told him
off my ignore list or something. I don't even know how to do that. Oh, damn it. Charlie Waffles, no! I'm sorry. I want to be your friend.
Salsa.
Well, hold on. Now you've critiqued my account. I've got to critique your play habits now, you bastard.
I blew through like a ton of I spent a lot of time trying to get all the badges for this one game called Gone Home. It's this
oh yeah.
Everyone's making fun of it, like, oh, it's just this hipster lesbian romance bullshit. But I thought it was, I liked it, It was cool.
Yeah.
I thought it was sweet.
I haven't played it yet, but my roommate Brian, it's the only game he has on Steam.
What?
He's not a big PC gamer guy. He's an Xbox 360 guy, but like he went out and got a Steam account on his laptop just to play Gone Home because he heard it was so good and he loves it.
It is good. I mean, it's the type of game you can't really play more than twice, really. But other than that, I love it. Outlast. I need to play more of that. That scared the shit out of me.
I downloaded the free game this month. I forget what it was called. On
PS4.
Yeah.
Outlast was free, I think, in February, right?
Yeah.
I didn't get that because I didn't redeem my PlayStation membership.
Oh.
I'm an idiot. But I already have Outlast on the PC, so what good would it do me anyway?
Yeah.
One of the things I'm thinking about with my stream is to go through this list of games and try and play some of these games because I have a fucking problem. Like you can tell, looking at my account, I'm just looking at the amount of games I own right now. There's so many great games here that I have not played.
Same here. Like probably at least half of them I really haven't played. I've got like
at least half of them. Yeah. Like Risk of Rain, I haven't played. I own it.
Oh, that's great. That game is... I made a vlog about that while I was high on hydrocodone, and I was telling everyone how amazing it was.
Yeah.
I was enjoying the shit out of that game.
That's what goes with most of my Steam purchases. Like, I'll buy a game, and then I won't play it, like, ever again. Because half the time I just forget to boot Steam up on my computer, and so it's like, oh yeah, I have that.
Yeah, and every once in a while I'll get like a wild hair in my ass. I'll just install a game and play it, and I always end up loving the game that I picked. Like I ended up a while back just installing Tropico 4, and I ended up playing that for like 80 hours at least. I mean, I loved that game. It was ridiculous.
Jesus. Oh my god.
How many? What?
You fuckwit, Charlie Waffles. That's me on the right. This guy, he thought I was Cody Weber.
What?
Yeah, and I was like, what? Who do you think you are?
Charlie Waffles. Now I'm kind of glad that I
don't think I look like him at all.
No, you don't look like Cody Weber. Cody Weber can't grow a beard like that.
I can handle a camera like Cody, though.
Well, there you go.
For those of you big YouTubers out there looking for a cameraman.
I'm looking for a cameraman.
Oh, really?
It's funny. Cody Weber must have been in a unique situation, like in all of, like how weird was his living situation with TJ? Like just the whole arrangement must have been strange.
Yeah.
Like just living with somebody and filming them to do YouTube videos. That's like it's crazy. It's a crazy career move.
Oh my God! He thought Brian was Cody Weber.
What?
Actually, that's even more unrealistic.
I don't know, man.
It's because, the webcam is just so shit. We'll just blame it on that.
Right.
No, Charlie, that's not Cody Weber. I think he's like the only one that I'm corresponding with who's watching this, to be honest. Oh my goodness! But yeah, play Risk of Rain. That's the shit right there. That's a great game.
I've definitely like.
It's hard as fuck though. It's even harder than it's like 3 times harder than Binding of Isaac. It really is.
It's what I've heard. It's pretty hard, but I've heard that I need to play it. So there's just tons, tons of amazing games. There's a game on here that I really want to play with other people called Guns of Icarus.
I think I have that.
It's like an airship combat game.
I think I've heard of it.
Actually, I don't. Well, shit. Now I need to get it.
Like, that would be amazing. Like I guess it's like a 4-man team or something, and you pilot an airship against other people that are piloting airships. I mean, how fucking cool is that?
Oh, what did you? I'm going somewhere with this, but what did you think of BioShock Infinite? I noticed you played it.
I thought it was really good. I thought the story was really good, but it's a game that I can't really see playing through again. Like for me, I've experienced the story. I know the punchline now.
Yeah.
And so it would be hard for me to really enjoy a second playthrough of it.
I think I have pretty much the same.
That was the first game that I gave a 5 out of 5 to. Well, it was 10 out of 10 at the time. I probably wouldn't do it again, but at least back then, I was so impressed by the ending, really, that I just, like, out of my gut gave it a 10 out of 10, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, no, it really did have...
I had some fun with it.
An amazingly impressive story and a great ending, like one of the best endings to a video game I think I've ever seen.
I need to play it again.
It's one of those games that I know I will dip back into. I was the same way with BioShock. I thought the original BioShock, the first one, was brilliant.
Yeah,
but I only played it one time.
Yeah,
I think I enjoyed the first one the most.
Yeah, me too. I liked the first one just setting-wise better than BioShock.
It was really creepy.
Yeah, I've always had a fascination with deep sea shit, and so, like, the setting was so great. Just the time period that they set it in, and the kind of damp, like, broken down underwater dystopia thing really... I really enjoyed that. I loved the setting for Bioshock Infinite as well, though. I thought it was one of the stars of the show, for sure.
One complaint I had about Infinite though is that the I forget what they called it in fucking that one, but like the power shit, you know. I felt like it seemed really out of place for that setting.
Yeah.
The way the culture was, because it wasn't the same as like in the first one where it's like be the best you can be, you know, alter yourself and all that. It seemed more like.
In this one, it was American exceptionalism, right? It was so the first game was tackling this kind of intellectual exceptionalism where he invited all the smartest people in the world, and then the second one, I felt like that's how they kind of shoehorned it in, but it did feel like a shoehorn to me.
Yeah.
Getting the powers into this game, whereas it felt really natural in the original Bioshock for there to be these kind of genetic, because the scientists are going wild, right? Because they're allowed to experiment on people.
Do whatever they want.
Right. But yeah, no, it was a great game. Great, like I said, one of the best endings in a video game ever.
Bioshock 1 was one of the first games to really take initiative with the next-gen hardware with the last generation.
Yeah, it really was. I remember being blown away by the opening scene of Bioshock. Just the from the plane crash till you get to Rapture.
And that whole like speech you hear going down or whatever, and then flies up and you see like whales and shit.
Yeah, and I got to be honest with you, Bioshock Infinite was amazing as well. The blast off to get to Columbia. The way that you break the clouds, not to ruin it for anybody that's watching, but fuck them. When you break the clouds and the little robotic voice says hallelujah, you know, like oh, it's so good. I was like, oh my god, it's so great. And then you know are taken to this chapel where the Circle Will Be Unbroken is playing on repeat, and I just thought it was so
amazed how long before they released the E3 trailer. The first one, before the game actually came out. Like, I forgot how long it had been, because it was like 2010.
It took forever.
It did. It took so long to make Bioshock that people that played Bioshock had forgotten that it was the spiritual successor to System Shock. People don't even connect those two games anymore because it took so long for Bioshock to come out, but it was worth the wait. It's such a fucking fantastic game.
This guy, Charlie Waffles, asked, did Paul's Ego play The Last of Us?
I haven't yet.
Neither have I.
That's why
I'm a game reviewer, and I haven't fucking played this game. Arguably the best game of 2013, as most people say.
I played a bit of it. It was good. I don't know if it was like Game of the Year good, but I didn't play it either.
My Game of the Year was Grand Theft Auto, personally, but you know.
I would agree.
I'm just a Grand Theft Auto guy, you know.
I think one thing that I think would keep Grand Theft Auto 5 from being Game of the Year is the fact that the online got so fucked up.
I'm fortunate enough I didn't try that, so.
If I was going to give out a Game of the Year for a game that I thought, I don't know, I would do the stupid thing and give out the Game of the Year to Hotline Miami, because I loved GTA 4, but I had so much fun playing Hotline Miami. Like, so much more fun, I think, than I did playing GTA 4.
Wasn't that a 2012 game, I think?
Was it? Was Hotline Miami?
I think it was like the tail end of 2012. But yeah, I would have given it to that year, definitely. That was a shitty year. 2012 had like no
What even came out in 2012?
It was garbage.
Yeah.
Nothing came out that year, really.
I'm trying to remember it.
Actually, for 2013, I made a video. My game of the year was Gone Home, but I'm just a hipster. You know. I love those lesbian dramas, you know, where I go and I venture through some house and
I remember
there's no real gameplay.
I watched your Game of the Year review of that Gone Home. I did, yeah. It was good.
I'm How many of my videos have you watched? Which ones stood out the most to you?
That one actually was the last one that I've watched. But your Halo series, I think, was my favorite of your videos. I've watched quite a few of them. I haven't watched your whole catalog yet, but I've watched quite a few of them, and I really liked your Halo series because, interestingly enough, I wasn't a guy that liked Halo all that much. I wasn't big into Halo, so it gave me a new appreciation.
Yeah, they were pretty pioneering in a lot of ways.
And I could tell that you really enjoyed the Halo series. You know, like you poured a lot of you put effort into the. Or maybe it wasn't your favorite, but you put a lot of effort into that review. Like.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
I don't know. When I look back at it, all I can... I mean, it's true, I put more effort into that series than anything else I've done, because, you know, I did a lot of research and stuff, but, I don't know, I think some of my favoritism shines through in that video.
But it's okay. See, in my opinion, that's okay. Like, I like it when somebody's passionate about a video game and their favoritism shines through, because if a game does that to somebody, I'm interested in playing it. You know what I mean? I'm interested in, if maybe not playing it, in hearing about their perspective on it. I always pimp out this game called The Void, because I watched a Let's Play of it by a guy named Cannibal Canine on YouTube, and it's the best Let's Play I've ever seen, ever. And it's the weirdest fucking game of all time. And this guy you can tell he genuinely loves this game, though. Like, it's this obscure, it's made by this company named Ice Pick Lodge. They're this obscure, I think, Swedish game developing firm. It's this weird existential game about color, and he plays through this game, start to finish, shows off everything that the game has to show off, and talks so eloquently about the game and its mechanics that it's like, it's unlike any other Let's Play I've ever watched. And such a fantastic game. So I always try and get people to play it because it's really an interesting game.
That does sound interesting.
What was that called?
Shit.
The Void.
The Void?
Yeah, and if you want to watch the Let's Play I'm talking about, the guy's name is Cannibal
K9?
Yeah, Cannibal K9, K9 on YouTube.
This is on Steam, huh?
It's on Steam, yeah. I picked it up on sale. It does go on sale every once in a while. I think it's like $15 normally, or $10. And
son of a bitch! It was 90% discount 3 days ago.
Yeah.
What?
See?
What the fuck? It was $1.
Yeah.
Damn
goes
it.
on. But that's okay though, because it goes on sale really frequently. I see it pretty often.
I'll put it
and
on
it's
my
actually,
list.
I mean, it's a really, really weird game. I can't even promise that you'll like it enough to finish it, but it's something that I think you should experience if you like these kind of like existential games.
It looks like a game that I really love called Anna? Yeah, Anna, and it's that's a horror game though.
Yeah, it's this game is kind of a horror game. It's got a very atmospheric, incredibly atmospheric, and incredibly sandboxy. Like it's a game that doesn't hold your hand and give you rules to play by, and because of that, it's incredibly hard to play if you don't go into it knowing what you're doing a little bit. Yeah. So I don't know if I kind of wish I had the chance to play it before I watched Cannibal Canine's playthrough, because he knows how to play the game. Like he's played it. Clearly he's played it and knows the system. And so when I went to play it after watching his Let's Play of it, I kind of knew what I was doing, you know. But yeah, great game, great Let's Play.
I don't know if like when it's gonna happen, but I know TJ was expressing interest when me and him were talking about. He hasn't really been doing a lot with his Let's Play channel in recent months, and he was expressing interest in me doing some videos on there. So I might start playing some games and recording it, putting it on there.
Oh, cool!
For some extra stuff on the side, but. I'm kind of just depressed that he already played Binding of Isaac, because I wanted to show off my stuff on that. I'm good at that game.
Have you thought about doing like a concurrent stream with your YouTube channel, like a Twitch stream? Are you interested at all in that? Like,
I like the idea, but I don't know. I don't really have an audience big enough for live streams really to work out.
well, you could start. I mean, you start little.
Mm-hmm.
You've clearly got you're gonna have a platform. Like when TJ moves forward with the not productive stuff,
Mm-hmm.
You're certainly gonna have a platform
Mm-hmm.
there.
Yep.
I don't know. It just for me it sounds like a lot of fun. It's not something I've ever done.
It is.
I've never done streaming, and so it just sounds like something that's going to be a lot of fun. Even maybe sans the audience.
I remember one of the things that got me into. I mean, I used to do YouTube just for fun. I would do tutorials for programming because I was a programmer.
Sure.
And at one point, I decided, because I was also a modder, so I would get games for free kind of early. And I got this. I got Gears of War 3 early, like 3 weeks early or so. And I did a stream of that game before it was out, and I had like thousands of people watching it, and we got shut down. But that was one of the first time I live streamed, and that was pretty fun actually.
Yeah. Those kind of opportunities may not come around a lot. That is kind of the frustrating thing about streaming is I'll be doing the same thing, some of my YouTube audience might come over and watch me, but I'm basically going to be building an audience again, and it'll take a while, I'm sure, but I have enough fun doing it that I think I'll be able to stick it out.
It's worthwhile.
Yeah.
I've been watching a lot of movies lately. It's a real shame the way copyright is going on YouTube, because I would love to do movie reviews also, but those they're not feasible on YouTube anymore. They used to be at one point.
Let's playing is almost not feasible on YouTube.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
It's gone completely off the fucking deep end. This content ID shit.
Yep.
I don't know why video game companies haven't gotten on the fucking bandwagon and realized that like the greatest advertisement for their games is free.
Players.
Yeah, and it's free.
Yeah,
exactly.
People are gonna play. These people that have a built-in audience, in some cases of hundreds of thousands of people, are gonna play your game.
And you don't have to pay them a cent.
You don't have to pay them a fucking red cent. Like, why would you want to stop that? I can understand them wanting to censor bad opinions, but stop making bad games. Start making good games that people want to play, and take advantage of the, stop trying to censor content. If your game is shitty, nobody's going to be playing it anyway. I don't understand.
The ad revenue from them being on YouTube is really, like they're really losing profit off of that.
Yep.
We've actually been kind of having a problem with that stupid new system on Not Productive, of all things. Like that porn video Officer McGroist made that like was really lucky and got a, because it's titled about porn, it's gotten like 80,000 views or something, which is ridiculous for a non-productive video. We didn't make a dime from that because it was flagged as soon as it went up because it had a song in it. Of all things, from a porn video. A song from a porn video kept us from making the money from an 80,000 view video.
Yeah, see, that's how you know that copyright has gone completely fucking insane.
Yeah.
Because, like, could you really make an argument that a song from a porn video benefits the common good in any way, like, to be copyrighted? Like, come on. That's ridiculous. But, whatever. What are you gonna do?
Damn it. This is totally off topic, but when I turned 18, I wanted to travel, so I traveled up the East Coast, and lately I've been really hankering to go up the West Coast.
Yeah.
What's California like? I mean, for someone who's interested in starting to travel there and just like
Have you not been
go up
there?
that nice strip. No, I haven't actually. I want to go to Seattle too.
It is absolutely one of the most beautiful places in America, in my opinion. The west coast of the United States, all the way up California, through Oregon and Washington, is some of the most beautiful natural beauty that you'll ever experience. And if you're willing to cut across the Central Valley, I live in the Central Valley of California. If you're willing to cut across the Central Valley, you can see Yosemite. Yosemite Valley is, if you're at all interested in, the mountains, if you like mountainous terrain, it's some of the most beautiful stuff you'll ever see in your entire life. And the giant redwoods. I mean, you talk about seeing the biggest living thing on the planet, going and seeing the General Sherman tree. That's an amazing thing. Yeah, there's lots of wonderful things to see in California. People ask me a lot why I live where I live. I live in the Central Valley.
Why?
Well, no, yeah, I live in the Central Valley. There's not a lot around me. Like, I live in a big farming community. The Central Valley is like just a big prairie with farms, right? But 1 hour from me, I have some of the most beautiful beaches in the world. 1 hour to the west of me. 1 hour to the east of me, I have some of the most beautiful mountains and streams and waterfalls on the planet. I've got deserts about an hour and a half from me if I want to go to sand dunes. I mean, there's tons of stuff to do here. I can't recommend enough.
Yeah, I want to move out to California once I'm done with school over here. I've got relatives out there. I don't remember exactly where they live in California. We go out and visit every couple of years.
Yeah, it's great. What are you studying?
My major is broadcasting and electronic media. I want to do film stuff.
Oh, cool. Well, California's the place to be then.
Yeah. Figure the place where I'm at, like, I'm going to school in Kentucky and I live in Ohio, and
right.
Just like this isn't the place to be for that sort of thing.
Broadcasting. So what kind of what do you see yourself doing?
See, they didn't have a cinematography major here. And since I wasn't sure exactly what I want to do with film yet, then I figured this would cover more bases, I think, with the whole just electronic media thing. So I'm considering maybe doing like some freelance work for like advertisements or doing short films and stuff like that.
Oh, cool. Yeah. So you're thinking about doing like a West Coast travel up the coast trip, Chris?
Yeah, I'm not sure how likely it is to happen anytime soon, though, because I'm about to blow a bunch of money to go up to PAX East in Boston. And I've already got the tickets and everything. In fact, I got these really cool-looking badges right here. And I got some extras. But,
check you out, man. That's cool.
And on the way, either on the way up there or on the way back, I'm supposed to meet up with TJ if he's got the time, so we can talk about stuff.
Oh,
probably
nice.
not productive related. And I'm hoping to check out also this town in Pennsylvania called Centralia, which the Silent Hill movie is based off of. But yeah,
cool.
It's like an abandoned town.
I've always wanted to go to a PAX. I've always wanted to go to any of these kind of the big electronic festivals. I've never been to any of them, and I have no excuse since a lot of them happen in L.A.
I know, right? We get nothing here in Texas, almost nothing.
Yeah.
QuakeCon, that's about it.
You know, I'm 3 hours away from L.A. I hate going to L.A., but I really have no excuse not to have ever been to a BlizzCon or a Comic-Con or anything. But PAX is one that's high on my list to go to because it looks like a lot of fun.
This one's on the other end of the country from you, but I went to MagFest in January. Yeah. That's amazing. They have this huge exhibition hall full of arcade cabinets, and it's
awesome.
It's so beautiful. Like anything you could dream up to play on arcade, it's there. At Galaga,
I want to go
House of the
just
Dead.
I want to go just to meet Nintendo Capri Sun. I love Nintendo Capri Sun.
He would be there.
I know he would. He goes every year. I watch his videos. He makes his MagFest videos.
I went to the. I actually got a picture with James Rolfe, the AVGN.
Yeah.
His panel was really cool. That was hilarious. JonTron. Yeah, they've got a lot of people there. I watch a lot of That Guy with the Glasses movie reviewers. They were there.
Sure.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
It was a nice convention. And the fucking oh my god, the place this convention takes place at is it's immense. It's this massive hotel. It's the biggest hotel I've ever seen anyway. It's fucking gorgeous.
I went to this giant technology and education conference for my job that was at it was in Palm Springs, and it was at the biggest hotel I've ever seen. It's actually like 3 hotels that cover like 4 city blocks, and they're all connected by these sky bridges. It's the most ridiculous thing ever. And yeah, this conference was there. It was like a 4-day conference, and I was like just flabbergasted by this fucking place out in the middle of a desert here in California.
This hotel was called the Gaylord National.
The Gaylord National.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's the place to be.
I like how none of us can resist our juvenile urge to go.
Gaylord.
Here, I'll send you a picture of it. Well, I don't. This is exactly what it looks like, but I think this might be like a stylized cartoon version. I don't know, but that's exactly what it looks like, really.
Oh wow.
It's fucking massive. Like, it's honestly, it's on an island on its own, and around it there's several shops, and there's like plazas all around it. It's like a mall almost.
Holy shit, man!
I didn't understand like who would stay in this fucking thing.
That is craziness.
Gaylord National. Look at that.
Like 3 of the panels I went to opened with a joke about the name of the place, and I was like, wow.
Of course they did.
Everyone's got a
How can you
stupidness.
resist?
Nobody can resist the low-hanging fruit.
Yeah. There's a conversation in the comments going on about whether BioShock Infinite is a good game.
Really?
Yeah.
Is that really a question? I mean,
Guys,
of course it was
come on.
good.
Yeah, of course it's a good game. It's objectively a good game. Yeah, I haven't played The Last of Us yet. I want to, but
It
I
looked
also
really good.
I don't know. I'm kind of over the PS3 for a little while. I spent a lot of time playing on the PS3, so I've been on a
Ni no
PC
Kuni?
kick. A lot of Ni no Kuni.
Yeah.
Didn't beat it.
I feel bad as a game reviewer having missed out on that game. I've missed out on pretty much everything on the PS3 so far. Recently, the only thing I managed to play through was the first Uncharted, and everything else pretty well. Infamous also a little bit, and
Yeah.
Killzone. Those 3. Everything else I've missed. I'm so out of the loop on PlayStation at this point.
Yeah.
It sucks that the PS4 doesn't have backwards compatibility. I would totally be blasting through Last of Us right now. I really would.
I don't understand why they don't do that. Like, I understand it's like it costs a little bit to build it in, but it's such a compelling argument to buy a new system is that you can play all the old stuff.
Yeah.
We're not going to bother making an emulator for the system that we built.
Yeah.
I really don't understand why gaming companies aren't doing that. Like why like Nintendo specifically. Why Nintendo hasn't figured out that they have like a gold mine on their hands? Like, cuz here's the deal. Like, I can emulate any old Nintendo game that I want. If you made it easy for me to purchase those old games for like a reasonable price, like 99 cents for old Nintendo games, $1.50 for $1.50 for Super Nintendo, $5 for N64, $6.50, $7 for GameCube, I would buy the shit out of a ton of games.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And play them on my Wii U.
Instead of the $10 for N64 that they have now.
Right. Instead of buying the old system from a third-party seller where you get no money, I would buy them from you, Nintendo. And I'd play all that old shit, and I'd love it. You just don't give me the opportunity to do that, because you expect me, a grown-ass man, to pay $10 for a Nintendo game that I can emulate for free. I'm sorry. I'm sorry it's that way. I'm sorry that the old game systems were so easy to emulate. Like, I'm sorry that that's the truth. But it is. And you could make millions of dollars and pull yourself out of a financial hole if you made your entire old library of games available.
Yeah, and they gotta sit there and, like, drop out new, old stuff when they could just say, here it is, here's all of it. Instead of here's, like, you know, a couple old games every month.
Exactly.
I want it to be Monday already.
I did.
Speaking of, I'll be right back.
Alright.
Yeah, I think my time has just about been,
Don't leave us.
Son of a bitch, Chetman. This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity.
I know, and I've enjoyed it thoroughly.
I just saw a Facebook post. Metal Gear Solid 5 Ground Zeroes should have been called Metal Gear Solid 5 Cash-In.
Not even, like, full price. What?
Motherfucker.
Well, at least now I can't say that they didn't give Gone Home fair treatment, because they bitched about that game being 2 hours long and $20, and now they're bitching about, you know, Ground Zeroes being $30 and 2 hours long. So I guess they're being fair. But in hindsight, I think Gone Home has the better replay value.
It's a motherfucking shrimp.
Oh, my throat's starting to get to me again. People on my channel who, you know, find this video tomorrow or whatever, they're gonna be like, what the fuck happened?
How long has this been going now? How long is this going to be?
Yeah, 3 hours and 30 minutes, I think. That's what we're at right now.
It was like 5.
No.
Maybe that's just me.
Because we started at 5 something here anyway. It was like 4 something for you, I think.
You got it opposite. Oh, wait.
No, I don't, bitch.
No, I started at 4:50 here, so it was 5:50 where you were. There you go. Yeah, that's what it was.
I'm looking at the instruction to this shrimp, and the last thing is remove lid, stir thoroughly, and enjoy from cup. It's an instruction to enjoy it. I will.
I'll try.
You enjoy it, you missed it. You did it wrong. You gotta go back.
I'm so glad I started this. Oh, no, I'm not, because I'm intoxicated. I can't drive. Damn it. I was going to drive after this. I was going to drive down to McDonald's and get myself a nice hot mocha. But that's not happening. But I have a hot mocha here in the chat, yeah.
That's right. Boom.
Damn it. I'm wearing a black shirt.
Yeah, I'll wait for him to get back so I can get his Wii U information, and then I'll go.
So you can what?
I said I'll wait for him to get back and get his Wii U information, and then I'll go.
Okay. You do that. Oh, fuck.
All right. So anyway, fellas, I think I'm gonna take off for the evening. I appreciate you letting me come and chill. And next time, dude, I meant to tell you. Next time, if I see you stream again, I'll pop on if you want me to. And next time, remind me to like blast it out on my social media stuff. I'm fucking horrible with that.
Yeah.
And I could have probably. I mean, I don't have a ton of reach there, but I could have pulled in a few folks. And I heard the only reason I mentioned it is because I heard earlier you were running your contest and having people blast out your stuff on social media to get the game, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I could have helped with that. Like, don't feel bad about asking me about doing that.
I have a quick question before you go.
Yeah.
I think I have you on Skype, but I'm not sure if it's the real you.
I'm just Paul's ego on Skype. So say hi, and I'll...
Did you get that?
Yes, Chris the Investigamer, yeah.
Ah, alright.
There you go. I sent a
Awesome.
test back to you. That's me.
Okay. Awesome.
So yeah, and anytime you want to you want to play some Magic or some Borderlands or whatever you want to fucking play, like you see me online, shoot me a message, dude, and we'll play.
All right, sweet.
It's been awesome, dude. Thank you for having me.
I thoroughly enjoyed it.
All right, I'll talk to you guys later.
You too. Peace. Well, I can die happily now. Right.
So,
What
are you
to
wrapping
do
this up, or are you going to see if you can go for another few hours?
Oh, fuck that. I think I'm going to walk to McDonald's, actually. I really want a mocha right now. It's like 1.5 miles.
I'm a little farther away than that. But no thanks anyway, even then.
Let's see, how long should it be till I sober up? They'll be closed by then. Say, Chris works there. I'll get him to bring me one when he gets off work. Do you have one of these, Chuck? Oh shit!
I can't even see you. You're not even showing up.
Oh, I'm not.
Might be on my end, but
Where did Bry go? I miss him. I miss him, man. This has been the most fulfilling night I've had in a long time. When's Brian coming back?
yeah.
What the fuck is that? What's going on, chat one? What are you doing?
Monkeys, man, they're everywhere.
What are you doing? What are you doing over there? Hey. What the hell are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing over there? What are you doing?
Oh no, the orange helmets, I can't hit them on the head.
Oh, 1750.
Alright, well, I'm leaving.
Okay.
It's been a blast.
I understand. You don't want me anymore.
We'll have to do this again sometime.
All right. Next Saturday. Get out of here. Go on. Shoo. Shoo. Brian. Brian, come back. Well, everybody, I'm going to go ahead and call it quits. Have a good one. It's been great. I've been totally wasted most of the evening, which is grand. We had Paul Zigo on here, one of my YouTube role models, if you will. And I'm going to go ahead and check on out of here now that Brian's back.
Hello. Where'd everybody go?
Well, Paul had to clock out for the night, Chetwin had to clock out for the night, and I am going to clock out for the night. So
I'm going to eat some shrimp.
it's been a grand night. You enjoy your little big shrimp. And I'm going to go probably watch a movie. Yep. Well, peace, everybody. It's been one of the most fulfilling nights I've had in a while. Later. Investigamer signing out. Later. Brian.
Later.